All right, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. We are glad to see you here. We are just getting rocking on the show. What you would be able to give that team if you're in the locker room right now. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. This is not going to be the rah-rah pump-up speech. We don't need that right now. Everyone's pumped up, okay? Focus. Do your job. This is it. Ding, ding. We're in the ring. We know the dream that we want. It's at the end of the season when we play in the last game in the Orange Bowl. To get there, you have to deal with reality. One Saturday at a time. Ah, this is giving me a bunch of fun now here. Deal with reality. There we go. Matthew McConaughey on my TV. That happens. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Cakes, hello. Reed in the Tower, welcome in. Doug, hello. Jeanette, welcome in. Sebastian. Debbie, hello. Welcome in. Monorail Molly, hello. Kevin Hawthorne, hello. Monorail Molly says, go Bucks. I don't think the Pirates are playing, are they? That'll work. Bigger stage, number 3 versus number 1. Let's see what type of crowd we get in today. Cake's yelling the OHIO already. They brought Matthew McConaughey in for Texas. Who'd they bring in for Ohio State? That's what I want to know. They got to have a celebrity that backs them. Some other high-profile phenoms over the years. It is the biggest season opener ever. 2 Blue Bloods. Wow, look at that stadium. It is packed. Holy heck. That's a lot of people. You can't move in that place. Is anybody in Ohio at home today? Or are they all in the stadium? Good gravy. Oh, Buckeyes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I am a goof. That is true. I got you. Hopefully we'll get a good crowd in here today hanging out with us. Wonder if I can use the pregame. Yeah, there we go. I can pump that in there right now. Pregame talk. Get 0% APR for 60 months on select popular models. 30 seasons. Had a good talk with my kids this morning. Talk and text about some things I want to get done this week while I'm home alone, and we are going to make things happen. I understand boxes that I mailed to people are starting to arrive. I'm getting some notes today. That's good. Debbie, yours will be there sometime this week. We're going over on Tuesday for you and for you and Corby. We have to go to UPS. The post office wanted to charge me $110 to mail your box. Each of you would have cost me $220 for those two. So we got to go over to UPS, and we'll do that on Tuesday. Nothing better than a game at Ohio Stadium. Okay, Packers 2015. Welcome in. Glad you're here. We're going to have some fun today. Plus, get a complimentary maintenance plan. If you see someone overdosing, we were waiting for this to kick off. They said 12 or 13 minutes after the fact, so we still got a little bit of time before kickoff. Do some pregame chat before the game. The screen looks pretty good. I'm looking at it now on the big screen. I can live with this. Now we just got to pick up some people. Got to get some people. People. Named #1 in new vehicle quality by J.D. Power. Hurry in today. And APR for 60 months on select popular models. The following is a presentation of the Big Ten Conference. Welcome back to beautiful Columbus, Ohio, as we get you set for the biggest opening game in the history of college football. It's Ohio State against Texas. Ohio State and Texas. They're still running all the promo videos. Why is Spike Lee on my TV? Something that draws you in. Makes you stop and watch. I'll tell you, it's the story. It's telling your story. You control the narrative. Deliver the message.
Nothing better than a college football with Pete on the call. Thank you, Packers 2015. I appreciate that. You got it, Debbie. It's going to go off on Tuesday morning. Amber's taking it over to me to UPS. We got it sitting right here. She made a good decision by bringing it home and not spending $110 to send both of those boxes. It's just that the postal service is not equipped to do giant boxes. I don't associate Spike Lee with football. If this was basketball, then yeah. We're going to see what Manning can or cannot do today. That's for sure. I'm excited. Number 1 versus number 3 right here on the channel. National championship could be in play today. You lose today, lose another one, you could be out of that top 4 real quick.
Championship sign. We welcome you back to the floor here of Big News.
It's crazy to think about that first game of the season meaning so much.
It's the last day on the air for a college football icon, Lee Corso, over at ESPN.
They're honoring Lee Corso right now.
At Ohio Stadium, and the Buckeyes are doing it with class as they bring Coach Corso out to midfield. We want to honor one of the legends as well, so we will step aside and take this in live with you.
Wow. That's big that they're honoring him.
Ohio Stadium, the final pick of Lee Corso's glorious career. It's finished.
The final pick for Lee Corso. I got goosebumps. Mycola, hello, welcome in.
2,780, probably more eagerly anticipating to see what the ultimate maestro of college football Saturday morning.
John, hello, buddy.
To say right now, I just say I think it's incredibly fitting that in 1996, when you asked Allison about Brutus the headgear, that you wanted to put that head on, and you did that 30 years ago. You put that headgear on and became a fabric of college football. How fitting is it? We're at Ohio State, Texas, in Columbus, and you've got one.
Seahawk, hello, Seahawk 2012, 27. Welcome in.
This is one of the easiest fixes I've ever made. Texas is loaded. Texas is number 1. They have the Manning quarterback. Poor Ohio State. They ain't got a chance. Give me my first love.
Look at that. Lee Corso doing it one more time. I love it. Look at that. That's goosebumps. This is history. 30 years this has been happening. Won't see it again. The Ohio State band spelling out Corso on the field. Love it. Oh, Doug, you're just looking for trouble. Oh, my God.
So happy for you and what you've accomplished, and very excited for what lies next for you. So an icon goes away. The headgear is done, and Coach Corso picks Ohio State.
Lee Corso picks Ohio State.
It was a way of life, Mark. Yeah. I would actually, if I missed it, I'd nudge a guy on the way out to the field. I said, "Hey, who did Corso pick?" Yeah. So I said, "Damn, he didn't pick us." So it was a way of life for all of us. True class and a great friend. Yeah. Tom Rinaldi, down on the field, your reaction to what just transpired.
Well, listen, having had the great joy to spend time with Lee Corso along with our great Christopher Felica, we're just so happy for the opportunity to celebrate Lee Corso here on this field and in this way. So, one era closes.
Yeah, their band is pretty spectacular.
When we asked Steve Sarkisian to try to make some comparison to the degree of scrutiny and expectation that surrounds Arch Manning, he reached outside of football. The only comparison I could think of, Sarkisian said, is LeBron.
John, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you.
Sarkisian said it's the only thing Arch Manning has really ever known. And that's why he believes that he's ready for the beginning of the Arch era.
I'm kind of pulling a little bit for Archie Manning. I like the Manning family.
Arch Manning, there's a lot of speculation how good he's going to be. Arch Manning, everyone's got a tip.
Oh, Lord. ESPN starting their commercial. BS.
There's pressure. But for Arch Manning, there's also layers.
You know, I'm not really in the business of caring what other people think. I don't want to tell you what 2 games, so I got a lot to prove.
Start with the last name of his uncle, Hayden, and his uncle, Eli, and his grandfather, Archie, who he's named after.
Yeah, he's after. I mean, he's got a trifecta of icons behind him.
And it hasn't exactly been a burden. What are you going to do with that pressure? For Arch, the beauty of it is I don't think this is new to him. He's come in with those external expectations. He's had that thing his whole life.
Yeah, he's been a man his whole life. There's been an expectation in football of him the whole time.
As a high school quarterback in Louisiana, 8,600 passing yards, 137 total touchdowns, the #1 recruit in the country.
The highest rated Texas signee since Vince Young.
Pregame. Arch is the Longhorns QB1 for the first time in his life.
This is his second year? He's QB1?
That doesn't mean anything. Being ranked before the season even starts doesn't mean anything.
Then again, they're trying to win a national title for the first time in 20 years.
It's been 20 years since Texas won a national title? Wow.
You decide to come play quarterback at the University of Texas. Now more than ever, there's an expectation that you're going to be the one that's going to help lead that.
Pringo, welcome in. He says, hook 'em horns. I can't wait to see this. Mandy Mary in the house, Cakes, Pringle, Monterey Molly, Doug, Debbie Bernfeld. Good to see you all. It's 12:04. We're probably about 7 minutes from game time. First year at QB1.
Yes, he is here, making his first road start in his career.
First road start in his career, too. And you're going to the Horseshoe? Good luck. Wow.
You're playing a game you love, don't make it bigger than what it is. And Arch said that's been reinforced by his family his whole life. And in his words, I'm going to play free, fast, and loose. It's set to be.
Sorry, I just want to change that perspective real quick.
31 scouts from 20 NFL teams and 5 general managers expected to be here. And those eyes are going to be on a lot of players.
There's a ton of NFL people there at the game today wanting to see.
This time, though, it starts in Texas, and no one knows the pressure more so than him. But he's been prepared for this, not only by his family, his lineage, but also by Steve Sarkisian, the way they brought him into this moment. He's going to have to use all of his skill set, though. It's not going to be just the arm and his brain before getting the line of scrimmage. Maybe his legs, too. And that's where I feel like it's not just
Let's go.
but how they play in the trenches. This game's going to come down to it.
Wendy's delivery to kickoff is what this is called. I wouldn't mind Wendy's delivering me something for kickoff.
Yeah, but It's Arch Madness, and it is Julian saying whatever you want to call it. But I think it's
the one thing we went down to watch Preston's game yesterday. I really wish that I would have stopped at one of the side things on the road and got some fresh tomatoes. That's the one thing I wanted to do too, and we didn't do that. I think I need to get up Sunday and go down to the thing. Go down to the farmer's market. Mike, Mayor Chickfin, hello. Happy birthday week to you, my friend. We've been recognizing your birthday all week this week. Let's have a great Saturday. You ain't kidding. Our mayor is in the house. Bob, welcome in. It's on ABC Network, wherever you have ABC. Welcome into Bob Grinnell. Don't forget, everybody, we will be broadcasting 90 NFL games. 90 NFL games on this channel. You want to be subscribed.
Who's going to make a play in the red zone? Maybe I'm a homer. Maybe I'm just a running back opinion.
Thank you, Mods, for being on your game.
I say it's the running game. Brady mocks me last and says no. Hey, you know what I mean? How do you settle in your running back? How do you settle in your young quarterback? By running the ball. Mark my words. Whoever wins this game wins the run game battle. Yeah. Because you physically impose your will on your opponent.
Running game will play a huge part in this game today. Massive role. Oh, no, it is Fox. Bob, you're right. I was looking for it this morning. You're right. I'm wrong. It is Fox. It is Fox. I was watching ESPN so much this morning with Corso that it threw me off. I was so focused on Lee Corso's last broadcast. Wow, he just picked the Buckeyes to win at home. Low scoring game. Let's see who's the coach picking. Ohio State, 28-24. Wow. Let's see who Matt's going to pick. Matt cost me a lot of money at quarterback.
I think ultimately that is the difference in this game. I got the Longhorns beating them.
He's got Texas 27-21. Dog catcher. Can Arch run like Archie did? I don't know. We're going to find out. Lee will be missed. Absolute legend. You're right. Absolutely. I agree.
It's going to be a big-time game. It's going to be a big-time matchup. I think it's going to be a close game, but I got the Longhorns today.
Wow. Texas 24-23 for Mark. Brady Quinn. He played for Notre Dame, everybody. He's taking Ohio State. I can feel it coming. What's up, Mr. Fulton? Welcome in. Archie put on a lot of turf miles. Yeah, he did. He also did it when he was in the NFL because he had to run for his life. He's got Ohio State winning 21-17.
What is today? What have the last couple of days felt like in Columbus and right now inside the gym? Incredible. But I'm going to take you in the locker room right now. There's no pregame speech. Yeah. It's all about do your job. Calm down, man. There's no, I hear people say, what's a pregame speech like? In a game like this, do your job, man. Stick together.
Do your job, man. It's just that simple. Do your job to win the game. It's that simple. I agree with Coach. Can you imagine, you played in high school and you came out and you maybe had 30 people watching and that's what your deal was. And then you come out here and you got 500,000 watching. Here comes the coach. Here they come. Preston's game, the team, they didn't win the game. Obviously it was fall baseball. They didn't win the game, but he pitched phenomenal for 3 innings. He did excellent. He left the game with them, leaving his team with a chance for the win. Had 1 strikeout, I think 1 walk, but overall did really, really good for his first time ever. Thank you for asking. I was extremely proud of him. Extremely proud of him. Big disgrace. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, defending champion, number 3 in the nation against the proclaimed number 1 going in, and we're going to watch it together. Glad you're here with us. Hey, Doug, for that question you asked me, if I could ever figure out how to bring that in via a widget of some sort, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I'd love to have it, but we haven't been able to figure it out yet. OHIO is where we're at. Gus Johnson on the call. Dude's looking sharp. I got to get me a suit like that. I need a suit like that.
Ohio State with the 2 best players in the nation. Jeremiah Smith on offense, Caleb Downs on defense, taking on Texas. Arch Manning making his official debut as the starting quarterback of the University.
I am pumped up, actually, for college football for the first time in years.
This is a gift from the football god.
Of course, they're going to screw us on YouTube, but that's life.
It's finally here in the college football world. We've also been waiting for Arch Manning. We've been waiting for this kid to be the starting quarterback at Texas because he's been patient and he's been waiting for 2 years behind Quinn Ewers. The expectations.
So what's he? Arch Manning's a junior, I guess, huh?
The expectations for Arch Manning are bigger. Preseason favorite to win the Heisman Trophy.
Preseason favorite to win the Heisman. Wow. Can't put much pressure on that kid, can you? Number 1 team in the nation, preseason favorite to win the Heisman. Julian Sayin, number 1 quarterback in the 2024 recruiting class. He is a sophomore.
Julian Sayin steps into those giant shoes here at the shoe, but he doesn't have to be great. Why? Because he can go.
He's still got Jeremiah Smith. That kid's going to be a stud coming out to the NFL. Caleb Downs, the All-American.
All-American. Each of his last 2 seasons, once at Alabama, last year at Ohio State. This one will be a game we will remember the rest of the season. It will define the season.
It's going to define the season. Way to start the season with it.
Time now to join another phenom on the sidelines today, as always. Let's go downstairs to the AAG, the All-American girl, Jenny Taft.
Jenny Taft. Never heard of her.
You've been telling your players no expectations other than
Coach Ryan Day, 16-1 in non-conference opponent matchups. Hit that subscribe if you're new. Say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. Oh, thank you, Dog Catcher. I appreciate it. Marky doing the house in the house. What's up?
True. Just go be himself. You know, he's in a great space. Feels good. Let him go. Let him rip. Go get him. Thanks, son. Gus.
All right. Thank you very much. What a perfect day.
Man, look at the energy today. I love it. 70 degrees in Columbus, Ohio. Wind at 6 miles. The crowd's getting fired up. Let me see what I can do over here with this.
Buckeyes won the toss, deferred. Texas will get the ball first. The last time they met, the college football playoff semifinal at the Cotton Bowl, where Ohio State prevailed 28-14. Quinshon Judkins scored twice. Jack Sawyer, what a return as he returns a fumble 83 yards for the clinching touchdown with 2 minutes left. Kane Fielding to send it away to the Bucks. CJ.
All right, we're waiting for it to switch over here. They're getting ready to kick. We should get it right after kickoff. Theme Park Giant, hello, TPG in the house. Archie Man's been living crazy with expectations since the day he was born. Yeah, you're not wrong. Boom, there's your kick. Texas going to take it to the end zone. Here they come. 5, 10, 15, out to the 20, out to the 25, still going, out to the 29. Tackled there, 1st and 10. Texas at the 29. Come on, Espin, give us the game changer.
This kid has the potential to be great. He really does. And he got those 2 starts last year. They were both in Austin. And now he gets his chance on the road. Has not thrown a pass in college, on the road in his career. And listen to this place get right.
Hopefully it'll come on after this stupid thing. Listen to how loud this place is.
Trey Wiseman lines up as the deep man in the I formation. Manning, such a hybrid player. Big.
First down and 10. Manning making his way out. There we go. Now we're cooking with candy.
His mom. No idea what's going on. There's a bunch of communication issues right now. The officials. I think that they're giving an invalid signal here. Okay, so the up back right there in front of the returner, when you put your arms out like that, it's kind of a signal to the kickoff team that you're going to give up down the ball. And so this ball's coming back to the 25.
Ball coming back to the 25. Here we go. Handoff up the middle. Play action. Going to throw on the run. Incomplete. Had a guy wide open. Missed him. You've been to a few college stadiums. No place has been louder than Ohio State. That place is nuts.
But several of these guys played a lot of football. The guy that is their anchor, their best player, their right guard, DJ Campbell. On the outside, watch out for Ryan Wingo.
Second down and 10. Shotgun. Handoff up the middle. Solid run. Gain of about 6. Almost 7. Third down. Everybody's new up front for the Buckeyes. They got a whole new defense, huh? Play caller is Matt Patricia? Really? I didn't know that. Shotgun play action. Go to throw. Looking across the middle. Manning, 5 different reads. Got it. It's going to be just short of the first down by a hair, if anything. They may give it to him, but I don't know. Offense is staying on the field no matter what. They go for it. Did they get it? It looks like it's going to be a spot plan. First down, Texas. First down, Texas.
Okay. So first down for Texas.
First down, Texas. First and 10.
From the 45, CJ Baxter.
Hand off. Big run. 5, 10, 12, 14 yards. Gain of 14.
Tore up his knee in camp last year after having a marvelous true freshman year.
Billy McDougall, what's up? Welcome in.
He's a better player. He's explosive. They have been waiting to see him back on the field, and that's a great carry here early in this game. First down, Texas after 49.
Keep it clean for me there, Billy, but welcome into the channel, my friend. Shotgun, first and 10. Look at the throw. Preston coming. Boom. We got a flag down. Flag on the play. False start. Texas going to restart it.
Watching this offense, this is a very different offense than Quinn Ewers. There you see the movement early. Quinn Ewers.
Well, thank you, Marky Doo. Hopefully we'll get a bunch of other people coming in, want to chat and have fun on the game. Manning, first and 15 after the penalty. It is fall officially when football's on your TV, and it's big time, big game. Handoff straight up the middle again. They're going to run it again. Up the gut for 2. Second down. Second and 13. Second and 13.
Patricia coming back to the college ranks. It's been 20 years.
Neil, listen, Neil in the house. What's up?
Years with the New England Patriots, winning Super Bowls there with Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. He's with the Eagles.
I need to fix the football thing there. I just saw that with elements. 2nd and 13, handoff up the middle. Gain of about 5. 3rd down and 8 coming up.
They say is good. He gains 5 this time. Big clean with the tackle. Yeah, big 3rd down here, partner, right? Early in this game, we already saw Texas in their own territory go for that 4th down, get it by barely half a ball length as Archie was on the QB.
Nope.
And now at 3rd and 8, we see if Ohio State can provide any pressure. That was a hallmark of their defense a year ago with all those defensive linemen that ended up in the National Football League. We'll see if they can get to Arch Manning here. 3rd down and 8 at the 49.
3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 8.
Bang, out of the gun.
Shotgun, looking to throw. Manning rolls to his right. Going to throw underneath. Caught. 4th and 2 coming up. They held him.
C.J. Baxter makes the catch. And that'll bring up 4th down and short. A good rally up here. Rally from the defender. You see right there the defender. That's the corner, Jermaine Matthews.
Looks like the ESPN app is not running as well as efficiently expected. Hopefully they'll get caught back up soon. Francisco, hello. 4th and 2. Texas is going to go for it. 4th and 2. Texas is going to go. Shotgun. Tight end in motion. Snap. Handoff up the middle. They didn't get it. Ohio State held them. Came up short. They held them. Let me try to refresh this again.
Ohio State, stout up the middle. Coming up, we'll watch the best player in college football. Jeremiah Smith takes the field.
Okay, Nate, it's
Yep, for whatever reason, their website is stuck. So
that's too much.
we'll have to live with it.
You gotta look at the camera, honey.
Hey, listen to your mother.
Buddy, look up, okay?
Do what?
No, that's too far.
I guess too.
This isn't working.
We got a timeout. Ohio State takes over in just a moment. We'll see what they got. Anybody new in here for the first time, say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in.
Now that's a smile. Okay, now everybody look at DeVito on this one.
At Burger King, we don't listen to celebrities. We listen to you. Your next creation is here. The Crispy Onion Whopper.
Mayor says typical.
The crunch, the bacon, and it's imagined by you. Try the latest in the Whopper by You series today.
Thank you. I need a couple paper towels, Preston.
On the road and far beyond. Airless tires designed for exploring new frontiers. Michelin, motion for life.
Thank you.
I'm the Modelo recruiter, and I'm always scouting for full-time fans. Check out this year's recruits. The TM transfer, married into the team, but acts like he's married to the team. The playmaker can get the ball through the upright.
Mordello recruits. That's a new Mordello commercial.
Doesn't hope that this is her team's year. No, so these fans deserve a Modelo because football is really football. They gotta believe.
Run the ball out of shotgun. Yeah, line up and run the ball, right? Shotgun, you're already 3 yards deep.
You can do that, huh? Is that easy? Well, while I have you. Good morning, small business on the top. Your bakery is the bomb, so get out of bed. It's time to make some brownies. Yeah, bread does run better there. Yeah, I told you. Big Noon Saturday is sponsored by.
Here we go. Big Noon Saturday. We got Ohio State now with the ball. First time this year seeing their offense. Dame Dystopia, welcome in. Questioning and all. Serpbomb been supporting for 54 months. Thank you, John. Best of luck to Preston in college ball. He pitched really well yesterday, John. For the first time ever.
All right.
John's recognition for the first time ever on the bump in college. He looked really good. I was very, very pleased.
Makes his debut as a starter
Make sure you give a follow to our second channel. We'll be dropping that link in throughout the night. All kind of good stuff going on today in the chat. Keep your heads up. See what's going on. First down and 10, shotgun. Handoff up the middle, bumps out to the left, gets about 2. Short run on first down. The shoe crew is out in force. Yes. That horseshoe is loud today. Alex, welcome in. Good to see you. They got Jeremiah Smith as a wide receiver. Throw the ball to that guy. He is a playmaker.
In their last matchup against Texas in the semifinal a year ago, that has to change if they don't.
Shotgun formation, single back set. Going to run it again. Up the middle. Gain of about 7. Third down and 1 coming up. That's a big run. Nico, hello. Welcome in, Nico.
This defense, they got a bunch of transfers.
We're hoping some new friends stop in today looking for college football, someplace to go for football and have a good time. If you're new, jump in the chat, say hello. We welcome you in.
This secondary is terrific, but I'm watching Colin Simmons, this defensive end. He was specialty downs pass rusher a year ago. Now we'll see what he does on every down.
Shotgun formation, single back set, third down and 1, tight end in motion. Straight up the gut. They got held. They didn't get it at midfield. Texas defense holds. Mr. Thibodeau, welcome in. Jason, good to see you. Team Incredidu in the house. That's 2 defensive stands already in the game. Wow. 2 of them already. They're going to go for it on fourth down. What?
From the 49.
From the 49.
Donaldson, right next to Saying.
Handoff. Play action. They're going to throw. Dropped. Oh, my word. Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
An aggressive play call here from Ohio State. Giving Saying the opportunity to throw it on fourth down, and he had him. He had this guy, the tight end transfer from Purdue, Max Clare, who just couldn't haul it in. And Texas turns them away. Their offense back on the field when we come back.
You got to catch that ball. Do your job. And Doug. Limu Emu.
And Doug.
You got to catch that ball. I'm sorry.
A fan has run out onto the field, and he's now wearing diverse knee pads.
Emu is on the field.
Control room sensitive. Only pay for what you need.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a big fan of Papa John's pizza, but that's what my kids wanted, so I went with it. It's too plain for me. It needs more cheese. It needs more ricotta. Little mansapone. Some vegetables would be good. All right, we're doing college football this year. We're glad you're here. We don't care how you got here, just that you are here. Hit that subscribe if you're new. Jump in the chat. Be a part of the fun chat that we have going on every stream we do here.
Enjoy the English.
Second channel future plans include Group C. We'll see. Dog catcher, it's just a timing factor. It's not that I don't want to. It's just what time I have, you know. That's not bad. I mean, we do a little bit of hockey over there. I'd like to try to get some more. Welcome to the clubhouse, Maggie. I don't know, Jeanette. It's did you guys see the kid kick the field goal for? No, I did not see that. Did he hit it? I did not see that. As soon as I said, you know,
Doug.
As soon as I said, let's, you know, what are we doing today? They started to look down at the local pizza place in town, but they were closed. And, you know, it's like,
know what hit you. Real American Freestyle, Hulk Hogan tribute, live tonight on Fox Nation.
I'm a tennis player, but I'm more than just an athlete.
You don't have anybody's going to cover for your pregnancy.
You have to fight.
He drilled it. Wow.
Never over, and you're never out of the game.
Was it like a thing for college education type thing?
For the season finale, where Alex Palou looks to put the finishing touches on his historic campaign.
Wouldn't surprise me if they did something like that.
Welcome to the family.
8:29 left in the first. Both teams have had a possession. It's now going to be Texas ball at midfield.
This was the fourth down call. A play action pass. Watch Jeremiah Smith. He's open. That ball needs to go from Julian Sain to Jeremiah Smith. You can see the front.
Smith was wide open down the center of the field. How about that?
That ball has got to go in his direction. First down and 10 from the 49.
First down and 10 under center. Handoff off tackle left. Gain of about 3. Second down and 7. Gus Johnson on the call here. Big Gus. Texas hurries to the line. Manning under center. Handoff again. Bumps out to the left. He ain't got nothing. Third down and 6 coming up. He got nothing. You're not wrong, TPG. You're not wrong. Come on, YouTube. Give us a share out. Let's get some people in here. Third down. Another big one here. Third down and 6. Third and 6. Manning from the shotgun. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Snap. False start. It's going to be third down at 11. Yeah, it's not wrong.
Young player getting his first real action. He's a star in the making, though, folks. This guy will be an early round draft pick in the coming years. But Brandon Baker, just a true sophomore. He's 6'4". He's 308 pounds, trying to deal with this crowd noise. 4 new starters.
Darren field goal range already, Bob? You think so? Is he that much of a bomb? Is he that much of a kicker? I don't know much about it, but we're going to find out. Shotgun, Manning throws underneath. They didn't get it. He's going to be tackled right outside, right inside the 50. We'll see if the kicker can go. Manning is Cooper's son, Dame. Yes, and also I should let you know, since you kind of like Alabama, I heard, the punter for Alabama is David T's nephew. The punter for Alabama is David T's nephew.
From that Ohio State defense to get up there, make the tackle, and force the kick.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, Mike. Yeah, it's got to be for college education. Looks like we're going to punt here. Texas is going to punt. Boots it straight up in the air. Collected it to 7. Ohio State's going to start there. If you took the under in this game, you're feeling pretty good. It does taste like cardboard. You're not wrong. Absolutely tastes like cardboard. Cardboard pizza.
The same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer,
Good to go.
but getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer. I'm all about that race. About that race. No trouble. Give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick, I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Why is no one laughing?
Like a good neighbor.
That's a funny commercial, actually. I got to give him credit.
For years, everyone thought Verizon had the best network.
Garlic dipping sauce. Yeah, that's a good call out. That's a good call out. Hey, I made my kids happy. That's all that matters. You know,
T-Mobile's network has
Glad you're here with us. I know there's a ton of other choices out there. I'm glad you're here. Keep hitting that subscribe up. Say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. Hello, Dave's Disney Dreams. Dave comes in yelling, "Go Texas." Dave's starting to fire it up.
You're toxic. I'm going to do a Mrs. Doubtfire, but with football. Who's 200? My name's Chad Powers.
He's like extremely ugly.
Where are you from? West Virginia. You go west, and West Virginia's the westest of the west.
Chad Powers. What is this? No. Is there a video? Is there a show coming out on Chad Powers? That's great. You have to ask it for well done. Dave says Ohio, yuck. Dave's coming here looking to get beat up. Gonna start some trouble. Pun is right up my humor alley. DC, I thought it was pretty good. Megan Trainor don't even look the same.
together. We are.
You love Molly. She's a great lady, but go maize and blue. Don't try to kiss up to her and then throw a shot, Dave. What are you doing? Hello, Gloria. Welcome in. I know, TPG. I want to see the Chad Powers show.
Tonight at 7 Eastern on Fox.
Orioles and Giants. I'm doing that tonight. Orioles and the G-Men tonight, right here on the channel. Hope you'll be around to watch that. All right, here we go. Sayin coming back out with Ohio State. 6:34 in the first. We still got no score. Do you think the 49ers are going to be good this year? I think they're going to be enough to challenge for that division. I don't think they got enough to win a Super Bowl. I don't think they have enough coming out of the NFC. I think they'll be solid in their division. We're doing a bunch of their games, Bob. I've got like 4 or 5 of their games already lined up that I know of. Their defense needs to step up. 2nd down and 9 after the short run on 1st down.
It's every team in the country, really. The defenses are ahead of the offenses early in the year, and we're seeing that play out here in the first quarter.
1st down and 10 from inside the 9. I'm sorry, 2nd down and 9 from inside the 9. Shotgun. Go look at a throw. Quick out. Caught. Got Smith. Gain of about 6. 3rd down and 3 coming up. 3rd and 3. Yeah, 49ers did lose a bunch. So it'll be interesting to see what they can pull off. Mr. Crab. Hello, Matt. Now I know the football season's here. Matt is in the house. Hold on. I don't even have your soundbite ready, Matt. I got to get your soundbite ready on a regular basis. Where's your soundbite? I know it's in here. Hold on. I think I moved it over to baseball. Shotgun, looking to throw. Pressure coming. Got time. Caught. 1st down out to the 25.
Ohio State, Max Clare, the Purdue transfer.
The Purdue transfer makes the play on that one.
First series on 4th down, so he's going to come here as Smith's trying to basically clear out the attention that Smith, Colin Simmons, the great pass rush.
A ton of that on him.
Jumps out of that line of scrimmage to bump Smith, who is lined up as the number.
There it is.
In the slot.
Hey, it's Mr. Krabs. Hi, Mr. Krabs.
There we go. Now I feel more at ease.
4 touchdowns at Purdue last year.
Shotgun, looking to throw underneath, dropped. Smith dropped the ball after running his yap. What is the 49ers' first game? Bob, you'd have to look into my upcoming streams. All 90 of my NFL games. You heard me right. I'm doing 90 NFL games. They're all posted in my upcoming streams. You could take a look through there and find out every NFL game I'm doing, my friend.
Julian's saying, he's like, whoa, I haven't seen that much in practice. Makes a 2nd down.
2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation. Trips to the left. Tight end in motion. Going to hand it off and go right with it and hit the backfield for a loss. Nice play right there, Texas. LaFowl comes flying through. He was across the line and in the backfield, dancing the dance of no pants with the running back hitting him for a loss. Third down and 11. Third and 11.
Junior from Hawaii. Third down and 11. At the 25.
Third and 11 from a 25. Wide receiver in motion. Shotgun. About to get killed. Lets it loose. Dropped. Another defensive stand for Texas. Quarterback for Ohio State almost got planted on the logo. Ohio State going to punt it away. If you took the under today, you are running with candy to the feed store. That's good. This under is going to be an easy hit. I wish I'd have played the doggone thing now. I thought about putting 10, 15 bucks on the under, and I didn't do it.
For Jeremiah Smith, and they'll punt it away. Ryan Niblett, the deep man. Joe McGuire.
Boom! There's your kick. Drops at the 30, rolls back. Ohio State bounce all the way to the 25. They're going to start at the 25. For those of you interested in Preston's team this year, they will be broadcasting the home games on YouTube on the college network. I will get that link and drop it in different times. So if anybody ever wants to see Preston pitch, you can watch it over there with some announcers that are just about average. But you'll get to see it at least. I was exceptionally proud of him yesterday. It was awesome. They're going to be playing in North Carolina in February. So they got that coming up. There's a lot I don't know yet. I'm still learning this whole thing. So I'm looking forward to all that he has coming up this year. It's a different world for me. Yeah, you'll be able to see it. I don't know how great. I mean, they were a little rough last year, but at least you guys will be able to see him pitch. And for those who want to, that'll be a good thing. 9% financing for 72 months on select 2025 Ram 1500 models. He said to me this morning, he's like, you should have just went live when I pitched, Dad, and just showed it. I was like, yeah, you're probably right. I could have done that. I could have went with a spot up live and just did that. Maybe I will do that too at some point. Just grab the camera and go.
Wait, did we finally agree?
Coming back, we're going to have Texas ball. Texas ball. Wonder if I can make that college thing a little bit smaller. Get a little bit more of that information. Let me see if I can do that. Why not do a little bit of admin on the fly?
You're stealing my job. I don't want to steal anything. Lies. Lies. I just love these subs. You'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Hey, Eli Manning on my TV.
A sub above.
It's another dry and windy day in paradise.
Where's my football?
What's your status?
Waiting for Preston to be a Met. I'd be happy for him to be anything. I ain't gonna lie. Anything.
What are we gonna do? How are we gonna get out of here?
With the door.
Big News Saturday is sponsored by Pacific Life, building confident futures for nearly 160 years. All aboard! It's time to get on the hype train. We've got the big
Wow, it looks like I'm going to need some more college logos because I made this so small.
They're both Buckeyes, but the Heisman favorite is a Longhorn, and this is his first season as the starting quarterback.
I need to figure out what other college logos I can add in here.
First down and 10 at the 25.
First down and 10 at the 25.
Long setback, play fake. Manning sets on his back foot.
Manning looking to throw off the back foot. Incomplete.
And incomplete. Injuries to the intended receiver, the tight end.
Landry is a transfer from Cal. Really complete player. A guy that was very good for Cal in his career. There for the Bears, 91 catches, over 1,000 yards. They're hoping that he can come in and solidify that tight end group. Both of these teams, they have targeted transfers. They don't rebuild in the transfer portal, but where they need someone to come in and fix a hole, they go out and try to get a good player. Second down and 10.
Second down and 10. Handoff, short gain.
As Baxter is brought down by Bo Atkinson. A 2-yard gain. Well, I'm so impressed with both of these rebuilt defensive lines that we see for Texas and for Ohio State. They've been able.
All right, I need a couple good college teams to pull their logo. I'm going to have to add some teams in here.
Big third down coming up now for Texas.
Big third down coming up. Third down and 8. Third down and 8. Shotgun formation, single back set to the left. Trips to the right. Look at the throw. Manning takes off running. He ain't going to get nothing. Swallowed up.
Ohio State squeezing him. Atkinson there to finish off the play. I just talked about those targeted transfers.
Come on, let me make this smaller.
From a guy that came in the transfer portal, Bo Atkinson from North Carolina. Good pressure.
All right. The pit one just went down too far.
Who's got to hold on to that football as it gets hit from both sides. And how about Matt Patricia in his first quarter as the Buckeyes defensive coordinator? Very happy with what he's seen.
Need a couple more colleges here.
Now Jeremiah Smith lines up as a return.
I got Texas. I got Ohio State. We don't have Michigan. I should get them, I guess. Big punt. Drives it all the way back to the 20. He'll take it there. Michigan. Football logo.
Who may have one of the greatest nicknames of all time, the Big Dumper.
Oh, I do have Michigan. It's that weird looking thing. All right, what else do we need? What other colleges are out there? Do I have Florida State? I don't have Florida State or Florida. I can get both of them.
The Big Dumper. That was so good, man. That was so good.
We'll get the Gator. George S. Cook, hello. Welcome in.
Oh, man. First down and 10 at the 20. There's Smith.
First down and 10 at the 20.
On the near side.
Handoff up the middle. Gain of about 2. Heavy running game so far.
Let's go downstairs to the AAG.
Well, guys, how about this? First thing, Jeremiah Smith, when he came off the field, he changed out his gloves. Those were not working. Keep in mind, Jeremiah Smith told me at practice earlier this week, this game against Texas has been one he's been thinking about. The way they took him out of the game last year, he said, I've been watching a lot of film. I feel confident. Trust me, it's been circled on my calendar.
I don't remember his. If he comes in, he'll tell us. Trust me. I can't remember. He's the punter. He was an All-American recognition or something. Shotgun, going to throw. Caught. First down and more. Big play. Big first down and 10. OHIO.
But Smith is just inside of him. When that motion man goes outside, what it does is it changes the coverage. And now a linebacker or safety has to cover Smith. So when they motion from inside the formation, outside.
First down and 10.
It becomes tougher to defend him. And they can target him. And then those gloves, Gus, they seem to be working just fine, the new ones that Jenny told us about. Whatever makes him feel better.
Handoff up the middle. Gain of 4. Second down.
Completion, longest gain of the day. Well, and now start to think about these formations and play calls. They got a new play caller here at Ohio State. Chip Kelly, gone to the National Football League. Called the plays a year ago. That's Brian Hartline. Has been here for a long time. Great recruiter and great wide receiver.
All right, I got that one.
To call the plays for Ryan Day. Long-time NFL player.
What other good college teams we got out there? Fred O'Malley, hello, sir. Welcome in. Good to see you. Second down and 5, and the clock runs out for the first quarter. Clock out for the first quarter. What, bud? Okay. What other good college football teams? Throw me out some in the chat. Need some other good college football teams. I'm trying to think there. Nebraska? Clemson wouldn't be bad. That's not a bad one. Let me use Clemson.
24/7 fast, friendly claim support. I never do this, but could I get a picture? Yeah, it's not like you run into animal celebrities every day. Stop.
Clemson. It's probably a good Clemson Tiger logo.
Folks, I've seen a thing or two. But these prescription prices? Pricey. Hive and a rooster on stilts.
Man, there's not really some good ones here. That's surprising.
Reckon it's time we rope them in.
Well, they need to improve their logos.
Easier than splitting a biscuit.
Cincinnati Bearcats.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
I can't believe there's not a good Clemson one. Really disappointing. Really, really disappointing. Wow. What other teams we got out there? Texas A&M, Pringle. I could look at them. I've already got Alabama. I've already got Miami.
Real security stops crime before it starts.
I could do something. I got USC on the West Coast. Could also get Stanford.
I go longer.
Looking at.
Sun's up. Today, let's paint with Bear.
Wait, we don't have Bear.
Well, what do you have?
It just says paint.
I thought you said you researched this.
All paint's the same.
No.
That's not bad. That's pretty good looking.
Most trusted paint brand in America.
I use that one.
Price. Only at the Home Depot.
I should also. I forgot about Florida State. I got to look at them too. I already have LSU in there. Let me do Florida State. Florida State.
I've got to go through 99 people to get this $1 million.
It is not about finishing first.
You just can't come in last.
Make sure I'm not missing anything good here. That one will work.
If Jerry knew football the way Tom Brady knows football, he would in no way be able to handle it. Tom Brady knowledge is 10 pounds of football in a 5-pound bag of Jerry.
Jared, don't forget to marry me, please.
What? Release the Penguin.
All right, I got Florida State in there.
It still won't fly.
Looking for any other. Rutgers. Georgia. Do I have Georgia? I have Georgia in there.
Just rip the seam.
Rutgers isn't that huge of a football thing, though. Gamecocks. I could grab. Let me go grab the Cocks.
Big News Saturday is sponsored by AT&T.
South Carolina.
The stars of the national championship team return today. They got the week off. Next week, the NFL will start as they unveil JT Tuimoloau.
Let's see how their logo is. You got that crazy thing.
Henderson with New England, second round pick. Will Howard made the Steelers.
Let's see if I can use that one.
With this program. How about the draft that they had? 7 players in the first 45 picks. 4 first round picks.
Nope. All right, here we go. First down and 10. I'm sorry, second and 5. Second and 5. First down run. Cross midfield.
By James Beebles. Texas was just barely outmatched. They had 12 players drafted. And Gus, I was talking to Sark on the field before the game, and we were talking about that, and he said, you know what's the most amazing?
Rinser, hello, welcome in.
Reload, and we're 1-3 in the country after all of those players are going to go play on Sundays, and he's exactly right. What Sark has done at Texas, what Ryan Day has done at Ohio State, it's remarkable, building these programs into the preeminent program.
All right, I need one more team.
But really in the country as well.
First down and 10. First and 10. Shotgun, go to throw. Got time. Underneath, caught. Tight end, gain of 5. 6. Short gain. Second down coming up. Rutgers played in the first ever NCAA game and won. Thank you, John. I didn't know that.
They've all been drops. 2 by Smith, 1 from Claire on 4th down. So the young quarterback, number 10, Julian Saying, again, the overlooked quarterback in this game. Number 1 recruit the year after Arch Manning at the quarterback position. He's come in and
the Horned Frogs.
So far, they've run the ball. They've tried to establish themselves on the.
Is there a good Horned Frog logo? Horny Frogs.
Someone from Carlsbad, California. That's near San Diego.
Shotgun, play action, go to throws. Got time. Incomplete.
Jeremiah Smith, the target. But that one's broken up at the last.
I can't find a Frogs logo that I like.
How about this guy? He's just a
That's not bad. I guess I could use that.
Number 4. Ohio State trying to say he got there a little bit early. Maybe I don't know. That's a tough one to call right there. But this Littleton, I tell you, he's going to be a really good player. This coaching staff very excited about number 29, and even to the point where they're fine having him over the top of number 4, Jeremiah Smith, covering him across the field. Littleton from 10.
3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4. Anybody brand new in here for the first time, please say hello in the chat. Shotgun, go to throw. Goes down the sideline. Incomplete at the 20. Nice coverage. They couldn't cover it.
The target and Hero Canoe, the
7.
for Texas, was pressuring Julian Saying. Well, we're starting to see why the coaches love number 29, right? You start
Download. Let's download number 7.
In the backfield.
Let's see how this looks. This updated face mask go to defense. 1st down and 10. Ohio State. I got to pull this down for just a second.
But if it comes off your head because of a penalty, then you can stay in the game. So not only does Daniel stay in the game, but they get the free 1st down after those 2 nice plays from Littleton. Hand up in the face from Colin Simmons. That's a huge penalty. And
that's a little bit better.
It's a bit of new life on this series.
A little bit smaller there.
So 1st down from the Texas 29.
1st down from a Texas 29.
C.J. Donaldson, the pistol back.
Handoff, off tackle, nothing. Maybe a yard. 2nd down and 9 coming up.
Tell you, they are really trying to run this football between the tackles, aren't they? Well, Mark Ingram said that the team that wins the running game is going to win this game, and Coach Meyer during the pregame show also said,
welcome into everybody today hanging with us.
In the first or even in the second quarter, throwing that ball over the middle because if it's high.
We appreciate you being here.
That's right.
Jump in that chat, be a part of what we're doing. Shotgun formation, 2nd down and 9. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. He's got time. Pumps. Now he's going to run. Throws again. Incomplete. We got flags down again. Flags again. It's going to go against Texas. Texas giving up the farm here.
On the defense, number 4. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic 1st down.
So referee David Smith, SEC official. There's the hold right there as Smith was trying to break out as Sand left the pocket. A bit of a hold right there from Malik Muhammad. It was on 5. They announced 4, Jelani McDonald, but that was Malik Muhammad, number 5. And it's the 6th time they've tried to throw.
1st down and 10. Ohio State, with the help of the penalties, moving the ball.
The Buckeyes again with another 1st down, Gus. Buckeyes in the red zone.
In the red zone. At the 19, we got whistles being blown everywhere. What do we got? There, I think that looks a lot better right there on the screen now. I think we got it for college here.
Bishop stopped the play near side here.
The spot should be the 28-yard line, not the 29. 28-yard line.
Spot being moved up to the 28-yard line.
is 10 yards away.
It's the 18. Assume, yes, it's the 18.
All right, first day. That's right. Oh, man.
Steve Sarkisian saw coming in, looked clean as usual. His wife, L'Oreal, put it together like she did last year at Michigan. First down at the 18.
First down at the 18.
Darnell taking motion.
Correction, the ball's spotted at the 18-yard line.
He's a spectacular
Handoff, off tackle, up the middle.
pushes the pile forward.
Gain of about 5. Second down coming up. That was a nice, solid little run to start it up there.
They really were excited about getting C.J. Donaldson in the transfer portal. Comes in from West Virginia.
Transfer from West Virginia in there running.
He walked in, and Mick Moriarty, their strength coach, said, yep, not for long. And now he's down to 225, a little bit slimmer and more explosive, but he still retained that power that he was known for. And you're seeing some of that power on these interior runs. Donaldson, only powerful player with 11-plus touchdowns in each of his last 2 seasons. That was for the Mountaineers, now here for the Buckeyes.
2,000 yards over 3 seasons. He scored 30 runs.
Handoff, off tackle. First down inside the 5.
For Donaldson. C.J. Donaldson, big guy, power, 5-yard run.
Have a good day, TPG.
Being put into play, and so you got motion, and then you've got the tight end. So Carnell Tate motions across. Now the tight end is coming across. They're trying to put more hats, more helmets, more players at the point of attack where they want the football to attack.
The Giants game against the Orioles is at 7 o'clock tonight.
10th play of the drive coming up, which started at the 20-yard line. For
First down and 10. At the 6 is where they marked him. He runs first run inside the 4. Second down.
After he crosses the line of scrimmage, Michael Taft did gain of 2.
You know, I thought that last
Gain of about 2.
Ohio State, Travion Henderson and Quinshon Judkins, full second-round draft picks. I thought this was where, listen, they were really good in a lot of different areas, but what they excelled is here in the low red zone. Low red zone meaning inside the 10-yard line. Because they had a knack, you remember last year, getting small and powerful and finding that goal line. We'll see if these new backs for the Buckeyes can do the same.
Second down and goal.
Second down and goal. Second and goal. Shotgun formation. Single back set. Handoff up the middle. Inside the 3. Down to about the 2. They're just trying to power it up and shove it down their throat.
Drafted in the second round by New England. Quinshon Judkins in the second round by the Browns. So there with your quarterback. You were saying?
Start thinking ahead here. It's 3rd and goal. What's Ryan doing?
3rd and goal. This is a play action play, if it's me. They're going to go from a flat shotgun. They're not going to go play action.
I wonder what's going on. It looks like they might want to try to call a timeout. They're going to get that done. They're going to call timeout here from the sideline.
Extra offensive lineman in the game for Ohio State. So here's the timeout. 9:41 to play, second quarter. No score.
Timeout, 9:41 to play.
Buckeyes knocking on the door.
Well, the whole teams haven't done anything really, George. They've been kind of, both defenses have been stark and shutting things down.
When I started wearing Warby Parker glasses in middle school, it all just clicked.
Is that Manning right there on a commercial?
On the bus. Having a vision changed my life. It was also a great mentor. I think it was the glasses.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think they'll take that here. Of course they take Discover. It's accepted in 99.
Yeah, Bob, there's 90 games posted for the NFL. I don't think you're looking at the right spot. You need to look at the upcoming live streams. There's 90 games scheduled.
Right? Hopefully.
Discover is accepted in
Never understood being on the goal line in a shotgun formation. Well, it depends if you got the power backs to run it through,
It's like needing the experience of this trainer,
Good to go.
but getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer. I'm all about that brace. That brace. No trouble. Give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick
I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's
It's a good commercial.
like a good neighbor.
That's a good tie-in. I'll give him credit for that commercial there. George says, run the ball. We'll see when they come back here what they do. Can one of the mods grab the link for the upcoming streams to help out Bob so he could look at all the upcoming streams?
I'm a tennis player, but I'm more than just an athlete.
You don't know how your body's going to recover through the pregnancy. And you have to fight really hard. Nothing is ever over and you're never out of the game.
Yeah, I'm not high on the progressive commercials. All right, here we go. Coming out of the timeout, 9:41 left in the second. We're looking for our first points of the board. If you took the under today, you are feeling really, really good. Like really good.
Last year, these were two of the three best defenses in all of college football. And they returned a lot of talented players on every level of their defense, in particular on this Texas side. In a lot of cases, I was telling people before the year, I thought Texas could have the best defense in the country this year. And they've certainly made it difficult on Ohio State. A couple of penalties on Texas on this series. This SEC officiating crew throwing those flags and helped out the Buckeyes on this series.
Texas is still getting 3.5 points. Wow. Handoff up the middle. Nothing. Holds it.
Looks like it was Cole Brevard getting inside the backfield.
It is interior defensive line a couple of times. They have stood up, and they have done a great job. This was a decision made during that timeout. So, two plays that they were thinking. They want 7. They're going to go for it again on 4th down.
They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Last year, they converted several 4th downs. In fact, the most aggressive they had been his whole career, and here they go for it again.
4th down and goal at the 1.
4th and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Clap your hands!
We're going to follow this left side of the line. Right here, Luke Montgomery and Austin Severell. And this double team gets movement, and that movement is what allows Donaldson to just lean over that left side of the line and get into the end zone for a touchdown.
So Ohio State strikes first. Jake fielded it for the extra point, and it's good.
Dame Dystopia, welcome to the clubhouse. Thank you so much for doing that.
They eat up 8 minutes to take a 7-0 lead at home against the #1 team in the nation.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I unlatched Bevo's gate while taking a selfie.
Bevo, no! Come back!
Checking Allstate first was really smart. Not checking Bevo's gate, though, not smart.
What?
At least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds.
Sorry, I'm trying to look at something here.
Anytime you get the chance to compete, be in close games, it's kind of what you live for. Football teaches you a lot. It starts with staying true to yourself. I just want to show a lot of energy, not look at the past, not look at the future, just be where my feet are.
Placement error. Oh, problems. Thank you, Dame. I appreciate you.
Enjoy free breakfast at work. At play. Take on Miami, Mexico City, Minneapolis, any Holiday Inn Express destination you choose. Follow a great day with a better night's sleep. All while earning points for free nights with IHG One Rewards. With Holiday Inn Express, part of IHG Hotels and Resorts, you can guest how you guessed.
Sorry, I'm trying to handle a problem with my app.
Seems like the Gladiator's getting a lot of positive social sentiment.
Innovation changes everything. With one investment, you can access the next step of 100 innovators who are rethinking the world. Before investing carefully, read and consider fund investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and more. Prospectus at Invesco.com.
What's happening at Papa John's? Buy 2 large one-topping pizzas, get them both for just $9.99 each. And it's only for a limited time, all right? We're making you 2 large one-topping pizzas for $9.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Now that I'm a mom, things are different. Verizon's different too. They let everyone in my family choose what we get what we want, and we save money. Love that for me.
Big News Saturday is sponsored by Allstate. You're in good hands.
This is stupid.
Game summary sponsored by Pacific Life, building confident futures for nearly 160 years. Been a good one so far, dominated by defense. Buckeyes finally getting on the board. Nice offensive series, helped out by a couple of penalties on Texas. And
There's nothing here.
feel good about how their young quarterback, Julian Zane, has played so far. Arch Manning only 3 of 5 for 13 yards. CJ Baxter back on the field, finally healthy, 5 carries for 24. They've targeted Smith now 6 times. He's got 2 catches for 22 yards, and the Buckeyes with that 7-0 lead.
Oh, God, the customer service in this thing stinks. Here comes the kickoff.
Weisner back deep. And this one will go out of the back of the end zone. Now, Fox College Football Saturday continues next. South Dakota takes on number 22 Iowa State. Beat Kansas State in their first game this season in Ireland. Then later tonight, Utah battles UCLA at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific, all on Fox. So for Texas, their first 3 drives, loss on downs, punt, and punt. Steve Sarkisian trying to find out what his team needs to do to start moving the football against this Buckeye defense. First down and 10 of the 25. Empty backfield for Manning.
First down and 10. Empty backfield. Manning's going to run it himself. Gain of 7.
Picks up 7, maybe 8 yards on the play. It's almost unfair in a way, Joel, that in his first start, he has to go against not only a former head coach in the NFL, a defensive coordinator from
Oh, my God. I got to type all this information again in.
It's quite the cat and mouse game. And the good thing for Arch is that he's got a great play caller and play designer, and Steve Sarkisian right there. He designs a formation that gets his quarterback some free running room along that right side. Second down and 1.
Second down and 1. Handoff, short run, first down.
And that was Weisman. Let's go downstairs to Tom Rinaldi.
That's a long wait during that Buckeye scoring drive, and you're not going to see any emotion or sense of panic at all from Arch Manning. Comes over, same routine each time. Sits and talks to his quarterback coach, A.J. Milwee, the backup, Matt Caldwell. Doesn't show a lot of emotion, studies the tablet, gets up and gets ready to go.
It doesn't help me at all.
Frustration from Travis Shaw challenging his people on the front line defensively.
Quick strike. Manning, incomplete. Thank you, Tom. That one underthrown. DeAndre Moore Jr., the intended receiver. You know, when Texas scuffles a little bit offensively, and when they have a hard time getting going, you go back, and Steve Sark has been this way ever since he was calling plays all the way back to Washington and USC. But when his offense needs a spark, generally he does it through formation or movement and trying to get a misdirection type of play going. I wonder if he'll...
All right, second down and 10. Second and 10. Quick out, complete. George, I've done all the logos I'm going to do, buddy. That's just a holder, space holder, my friend. I'm not pulling any more logos. Not doing any change or anything. It's not meant to support a team. It's just meant to hold a space. Third down and 3. Third down and 3.
Wingo changed his number from 5 to 1 this season. Third down and 3.
Shotgun formation, single back set.
Continue to move the chains. Manning bounces out of the pocket. Burst of speed, looking for the first down.
Oh, he got hit late. Legal, though. He got leveled.
See if he got it. And
It's a first down. I'll tell you what, he did a nice job keeping that ball in that right arm because it started coming away from his body. He's trying to get the sticks right there, the line to gain. And how about the hit right there from Lorenzo?
It's a big pop right there.
And they're able to get the line to gain. It's a first down. Arvell Reese with pressure. First down at the 47 for Texas. Down 7-0.
Shotgun, play fake, gonna throw. Pressure coming, goes down the field. Manning into double coverage, incomplete.
McLean there, as well as Matthews for Ohio State. So this is really good coverage.
We're gonna have to get that football document cleaned up.
And they're able to get the safety to run with them. That's Jalen McLean. And then that opposite corner, Jermaine Matthews, he just took off from his position and went back deep into the field and ran underneath the route. That's number 7 right there. Excellent coverage for the Bucs. Second down and 10 of the 47. 6:32 remaining in the second quarter. And they'll hand it off.
Handoff up the middle, nothing.
And Jackson jumping on top. No gain. Boy, you see that red flash in the backfield. Almost made the tackle in the backfield. That was number 2, Caleb Downs. You're starting to see Matt Patricia move number 2 around as he gets more comfortable calling plays defensively here for Ohio State. He said he could be creative with him because the knowledge of the game is elite for Caleb Downs, number 2. And Sark knows he's got to understand where Downs is.
Third down and 10.
Texas 1 of 5 on third down conversions. They need 10 here. Manning stepping up, and he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Arvell Reese, Coon Squad. I'll tell you, this is a great little move right here. Watch Arvell Reese. He's going to turn his eyes out here as if he's going to drop in coverage, and then he goes on the stunt or the delayed blitz right there from his linebacker position. That's a little nuance, Gus. I'm telling you, that's an NFL nuance.
Fourth down and 11.
Teaching his linebackers how to get the attention of the offensive line away from them. Clomeester ready to send it away. And this
what a punt.
will be
Down at the 2. Down at the 2.
A 52-yard punt. Arvell Reese and the Ohio State.
Oh, is it really tomorrow?
Football to start.
This season on Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Yes, college football is back.
Our lives finally have meaning again.
I have to intentionally mute for a second.
During its first year, a humpback calf and its mother are almost inseparable. She lifts it up to its first breath of air and then protects it on their long journey. One of the most important things you can do is help the next generation. Protect the ones you love with Pacific Life's trusted financial solutions. Talk to a financial professional about life insurance and retirement income with Pacific Life.
They got Willa. They got my daughter. Okay, Bob, do what you gotta do.
And with his mom, we used to run around and do some real bad.
My dad told me she was a hero.
I need to find my daughter. Here I
Here's our Good Hands moment, sponsored by Allstate, celebrating 20 years of the Allstate Good Hands Next program. Last year's CFB semifinal game down to two big plays. Travion Henderson's 75-yard touchdown at the end of the first half. And I tell you what, folks, Jack Sawyer's 83-yard fumble return for a touchdown in the fourth quarter. That was like watching a movie. It really was. And he's here today.
All right, I'm back.
Watching his Buckeyes. You're exactly right, Gus. That's a great call. It's like a movie. You know what I love? I was talking with JT Tuimoloau out, his defensive inmate on the other
side. All right, 5:05 left in the first half.
Yes, you did, Jack. First down to 10.
Handoff up the middle. Short run.
Well, speaking of those two, when Ohio State's D-line came off the field, it wasn't D-line coach Larry Johnson to address the group first. He actually allowed Jack Sawyer and JT Tuimoloau to have the first word. JT telling the guys they can't handle us. We need to slow them down. No let up here. As Joel mentioned, JT's been pacing. He said, it is so hard for me to not be a part of this game, but I'm doing my best.
Dun, dun, dun. We might need to look at that for tomorrow.
High school basketball coach. He said his team played against Jack Sawyer.
I'm looking at that. The link you just sent, Jen.
Basketball as well. Second down and 7 at the 5. And that'll be a 4-yard pickup for Pete.
Hey, Jerry, welcome in.
Because for Texas, if you can get off the field and you can get a stop here, you're going to get the ball around the 50-yard line. You know, maybe plus of the 50, maybe just in your side of the field. But a defensive stop here would go a long way in creating momentum for the offense on the next series. Pete Kwiatkowski knows that. The defense.
Third down and 3.
Load up, maybe put some pressure on Julian Sand here, and certainly play an aggressive style of defense trying to force this punt. Third down and 3 at the 9. Pete was the lone setback.
Play action. Rolling. Throws. Caught. First down. They got it. I don't know how they got it. Just barely.
Tough throw for Sand, but he got it there. That was a great throw, but I think the catch was better because the coverage was all over Carnell Tate. And this is a guy we've loved for a long time, and he needs to have a big year and a big game. And right here, he comes back to the football and keeps working back to his quarterback. And he goes up and he attacks the football, gets that foot in bounds for a first down. That's a big play.
That is a big play. Notre Dame Sunday evening. Yeah, I got to look at that, Jerry. I want to do that game, but it's tough when you look at the numbers today. Handoff up the middle, around the outside. If Ohio State wins this, you got to make them the #1 team in the nation, I would think. Right off the bat.
Yes, I do. Back those Big 12 years, man, we would do like
okay, Alex.
And it was a shootout. I still call it shootout. Okay, you can call it rivalry. I call it shootout. Whatever. I mean, defense was optional back in the Big 12. Now, these are elite defenses that we're seeing.
Welcome in from the raid to EJ News Updates. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. 2nd and 10 from the 18.
Here comes a blitz.
Play action, going to throw it underneath, incomplete, throws it away. Too much pressure.
Some miscommunication there. Claire looked like he was out there trying to throw a block. And Sand had that pressure in his face and had to get rid of the football. And now another big third down here. We'll see if Texas can get off the field. They could establish some good field position. Maybe not quite as good as I was talking about earlier, but still good getting into this 2-minute timeout. Sand's done a really nice job of managing the game so far. Yeah, that's one of the things Will Howard, the quarterback last year, told me about saying is he felt like from a decision-making perspective, he was going to be just fine. He's very careful with the football and knows where to go with it. Third down and 10 of the 18. Julian Sand with time.
Throws, caught.
First down. Jeremiah Smith with the reception. A gain of 5. And
welcome in, Uneducated. Thank you for being here.
2 minutes ago, Buckeyes on top of the Longhorns, 7-0.
With NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, Jason Kelsey can watch every game every Sunday, all in one place. But how much NFL in one place?
We got a timeout here with 2 minutes left.
anytime. NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. Every game, every Sunday, new users pay less.
Our communities share one heartbeat. It lives in the places we gather and the spaces that give us purpose. But when disasters strike, that heartbeat stops. The very fight.
This is a national cheek one, and you just check week 1. Yeah.
And that's when Belfour steps in to help bring it all back. So students can learn, hospitals can heal, and families can return. Belfour, restoring more than property.
Intentional mute for a second.
Nobody inside. I already told your buddies. A lot of violations here. Way too many occupants in a single dwelling. 8 exotic animals. That's 8 too many. And I found a pickup truck in the kitchen.
That's on me.
But I just got here.
Back it up, Brooke.
Take it up with the city, fellas!
When I wake up in the morning light, I put on my jeans and I feel alright. I pull my blue jeans on. I pull my
Wrangler for the ride of life.
Did you know people are 90% more likely to eat breakfast when they're with their crew? And at Wendy's, you can all have 2 of your select faves for just $3. Everyone gets what they want. Yeah, I totally made up that stat. $3 breakfast? Gotta be Wendy's.
Big News Saturday is sponsored by Wendy's 2 for $3 breakfast. We welcome you back to Columbus. Low-scoring affair, 7-0 Buckeyes. Rob Stone here with you on the field. Coming up on the State Farm at halftime, we'll highlight the frustrations, early on at least, of the nation's #1 player, Jeremiah Smith. Number 24, Tennessee, off to a strong start against Syracuse, and Maryland may have found their quarterback for the future in the form of a true freshman. Guys, we'll have all that coming up at the half. And Gus, I don't know what it is, but something about you looks really good today, man. Folks, I left my shirt in L.A., so I had to borrow one of Rob Stone's shirt. I feel very close to him today. Holy Chicago. He did it. He said it right. He said it. On the teams. And this will put it out of bounds. So in the meantime, now it's time for the Act Like trivia question. Get help with expenses. Health insurance does not cover with Act Like. Who was the last preseason Heisman favorite to win the award? Matt Leinart. You think so? Yeah. You know that. I know that. Yeah. You're not supposed to say it. Well, because a lot of people guess. Yeah. We're in the no fun zone, guys. Gosh, what are we doing? Oh, man. Sorry, guys. It's okay. Look at this. Some guy back there. That's right. He didn't. We ran into his son at the seminar. It looks just like him. He's already committed as a junior to SMU. Matt Leinart's son. First down and 10 at the 47. Here's Manning.
Manning incomplete.
Well, you think back to the success that Texas had or didn't have against this defense in that national semifinal a year ago. And that was their last game. They studied that game all off season. The thing that really hurt Ohio State in that game, offensively for Texas, was throwing to the running backs to the short side of the field. So that would be to their right now. I wonder if here in a big drive, they'll go to that side of the field. Second down and 10 at the 47. Baxter in the backfield. They give it to him. He jitterbugs and crosses the line of scrimmage. Stopped by Arbel Reese. A game of 2. I'll tell you what, it's been a pretty conservative game plan for Texas, hasn't it? Yes. Patricia calling the plays defensively for that signature pencil in his ear. Matt Patricia, the aeronautical engineer. How about that? He's got a master's in math. Third down and 8 at the 49. Arch Manning, under pressure, takes his time, shovels it off, Not enough for a first down. CJ Fast. Gain of 6. I love the coverage for Ohio State at the secondary. They're going to keep their offense on the field right here and leave a little bit of clock. This is one of the, if I was Ryan Day, I would think about a timeout right here because you could save some time if you're able to stop them on 4th down. Well, here we go, 4th down and 2. And timeout by Ohio State. They've got one left. Texas is with all 3.
At Burger King, celebrities don't rule the menu. You do.
Hey, hi, man. What do you want? A barbecue brisket Whopper would be cool.
We hear you. Try the barbecue brisket Whopper today.
Welcome to Visible, the ultimate wireless hack. It's one line powered with unlimited data on Verizon's 5G network for just $19 a month for 1 year, guaranteed. But you already knew all that, didn't you?
7-0 Ohio State. 43 seconds left. First half, 4th down and 3. At the 46 to Texas. And now a timeout by UT.
Huh. They look different online.
Jeez. Wow, that's a lot of rolls. When you prefer a dream vacation over a rental nightmare.
Yes, sometime. Let's get you checked in.
It matters where you stay. Hilton for the stay.
Are you fan enough? Sponsored by Dr. Pepper. It's a Pepper thing. Now Texas, they will not go for it. They've decided to punt it away. Bomester's getting a lot of work here in this first half. It is back deep. To the sideline. It's a tip and bounce. And bounces out of bounds inside the Ohio State 5 with 35 seconds to go. 43-yard punt. So yeah, that's 2 really good punts from Bomeister, transferred in from Utah. Now we've seen them backed up last 2 offensive series for Ohio State after they got a little bit of a rhythm, right? They score that touchdown, but now back-to-back series starting inside your 5. That takes all of that rhythm away. And now with only 1 timeout in 35 seconds, you're probably going to call a screen pass. And now every Texas fan just pulled out their hair because the last time we were in a situation just like this, right before the half in the semifinal, Ohio State ran a kind of a nondescript screen pass to Travion Henderson, and he took it the distance right there. Some sort of safe play call, a dump off to the tight end. There's Travion Henderson on the sideline talking with JT Tuimoloau. But you're probably going to get some sort of play like that. Maybe a straight run, see if you can pop it. But certainly not going to be too aggressive right here with the young quarterback in the lead 7-0. So tight formation, looks like saying they take a knee. And he basically does. And the Buckeyes will let this clock wind down and head into the locker room with a 7-0 lead over Texas. It wasn't what we thought it would be the first half. I'll tell you, these defenses have played really great. The young quarterback, Sayin, has found the rhythm. Arch Manning has not. Arch and that Texas offense totally stymied in this first half by the defense of the Buckeyes, and they're going to have to go regroup and find out what they're going to change in order to get something going in this second half. All right, don't forget after the break, join Rob Stone and the boys with the State Farm halftime show right here from the shoe. 7-0. World famous on top of the Longhorns.
We count down the days, we circle the date. Game day starts with the Celsius. The team's been putting in the work, and now it's time for all of us to lock in. Tailgates drop, flags fly, crowds swell, the stage is set. Then it hits. That rush. The reason we show up. This is the kind of energy you don't forget. We're not just watching it, we're living it. And we have been for generations. The energy behind every first down, the energy that keeps game day alive. This is Celsius.
Torkelson leads the Tigers against Bobby Witt Jr. and the Royals, or Mariners, Guardians, tonight at 7 Eastern on Fox.
Our state showdown is just getting started.
Rock away with 250K in all-new season overflow September 24th on Fox.
30 seasons.
Open up a new chapter.
It's just the start. Join us at the bank this fall as we chase forever. Pursue forever. Rewrite forever. As we fight for Baltimore and Maryland. For the flock forever. This is our year. 2025 forever. Ravens forevermore.
Let's be real, there's been a stigma around low testosterone and erectile dysfunction. At game day, we say any guy who walks in the door, comes in, we shake his hand, come on in. There's no shame in your game. We're going to treat you just like a brother. We're going to make you feel comfortable. We're going to get you in and out of there as fast as you want. And if you think about it, half of guys are going to struggle with these issues, whether it's ED, low T. Over 1 in 4 guys are going to struggle with low testosterone at some point. It's time to just make this stuff normal, right? At game day, that's what we do.
When every seat feels like a death seat, there's no need to rush. A car that doesn't make you feel like a priority is a car that stops short of amazing. At the Lexus Auto Opportunity Sales Fair, get offers on select models.
Get special offers on select Lexus NX models.
Music up, doors off, shades on. Cheap. This is how summer rolls. Jeep. There's only one.
During the Jeep Make This the Summer event, current Jeep Grand Cherokee lessees can finance and get $7,750 total bonus cash on select 2025 Grand Cherokee Laredo and limited models in dealer stock. See your Maryland Jeep brand dealer today.
A push from local and state leaders to root out fraud, waste, and abuse. Punting.
All excel to do anything right now. And I feel like it's great.
We welcome you to the State Farm College Football Halftime Show. Like a good State Farm is there. The West Virginia transfer, C.J. Donaldson, ran in his first Buckeye score. Also, the game's only touchdown, 7-0 for the defending national champs after the break. 24th ranked Tennessee, one of 10 ranked SEC sides, had a dream start with Syracuse highlights from around the nation when we return to Columbus.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer.
Good to go.
Or getting that trainer.
Megan trainer. I'm all about that race. No trouble. Give me your arm.
No snarks for that.
Who are you?
Patrick, I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Ready to lose weight? Think Wegovy.
With Wegovy, I've lost 35 pounds.
I lost 46.
For the first time, I'm keeping the weight on. Deduct. I'm protecting my heart.
Wegovy is proven to lower the risk of major cardiovascular events.
Don't take if you or your family had MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are breastfeeding, pregnant, or plan to be. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder or severe stomach problems. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines for it. Call your prescriber if you experience vision changes, heart racing at rest, or any mental changes. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Side effects of nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea can lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
Why wait?
Ask your prescriber about Wegovy today.
I had a car accident, and I lost 8 years in my medical. I used to run this department, and now I'm an intern. I am in chief of internal medicine. There will be an official evaluation. Some of you will not survive it. I need to be the doctor that I was. I will do whatever it takes. You're having memories. There's just weird flashes. You're bleeding. We need to slow down your treatments. You're reviewing my cases? You are still auditioning. Well, I'm not going anywhere. I have words to say. You saved my life. Make the most of it.
You think that's soccer? Well, along with the shootout in Columbus, we've got 4 games on tap here on Fox. Coming up next, 22nd ranked Iowa State, coming off that season opening winner with K-State. They come to South Dakota. The nightcap, Nico Yamale makes his much anticipated debut for UCLA as they take on Utah at 11 Eastern. Low sack. Now, this game came in the second quarter. The Buckeyes got Arch Manning to the turf. 0 Longhorn points so far inside the historic horseshoe. We will be back to the State Farm college football halftime show like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Guys are here with us inside the horseshoe. Bob Stokes, Brady Quinn, Mark Ingram, Matt Leonard, and Coach Urban Meyer here with you. Arch Madness hasn't exactly caught fire on the field as of yet. And we highlight his first half with our State Farm halftime highlights. Matt, what you see?
Yeah, I mean, obviously underwhelming. You do have to credit this Ohio State defense, but this is the first year he's trying to get outside the pocket. It's a little bit of a misfire right here. He looked unsettled in the pocket most of that first half. Again, credit Ohio State's back end, right? You get the push out of the pocket, and then here comes the sack, guys. Arch Manning in the first half, 5 of 10 for 26 yards. Absolutely nothing down the field. 3 of those 5 receptions went to the running back Baxter. Wow. 3 of the 5 receptions went to the running back. I do wonder if we do see a little bit more of his legs. We saw the one quarterback design run, made a play with his legs further in that drive, just to get something going, to inject some type of spark in this offense. Ohio State's defense, outstanding.
Outstanding. Give all the credit to Matt Patricia on that side of the ball, too. We talked about the coverage. There's only one receiver that's got a reception for Texas. So clearly, in this Velcro coverage, it's hard to find anyone open for Arch Manning. The other thing, though, I want people to focus on the rush. They are rushing to contain him in the pocket. They feel confident about their ability to cover downfield because they're waiting for Arch to rely on those legs we talked about. They know he's athletic. They know he's outside the pocket. They probably need to add some more quarterback design runs in order for him to get into a rhythm and be more effective. But I want to talk about the other superstar in this game. It's Jeremiah Smith. Got off to a slow start, a bit frustrating. Had a couple of drops. This one on a 4th down, a flashing shot. They got us. 1-on-1. You have to take a shot. And Vaughn in front of Max Curry dropped him the sideline, but you can sense his frustration. He knows he's not going to get any one-on-one opportunities. And then here, easy catch and run football for a potentially big gain, and then on a screen, was there footsteps? They tried to run before he catches the football, but they ended up getting him back in the game. He's the leading receiver for Ohio State right now. Doing a good job of moving him around. Credit Brian Hartline for getting him back, your best player back in the game, and getting him going. And honestly, guys, Julian Sand, he's been stoned so far. I mean, if there was any nerves whatsoever, you could not tell right out the gate. Right. He's been throwing accurate footballs, taking care of the football as well, Coach.
Guys, I want to talk about what could have been. There's a couple coaching decisions early in this game when you have an elite defense. I've been fortunate to have some great defenses, young quarterback, play field position. There's 4 fourth downs in the first half. 3 of them, I was like, what are we doing? So take a look at these. The first one, it's 4th and short. I can see maybe doing that, but that's, you have a young quarterback and a great defense, punt the ball. This one I don't understand. It's 4th down, 2 from the Ohio State 43. Punt that thing down there to the 5-yard line and go play great defense. Ryan Day goes for a 4th down. I get it. I get why you're aggressive and all that. But you know what? Early in the season, this kind of elite defense, young quarterback, let them go come out. That's when young quarterbacks make mistakes, Marty.
But you mentioned the 4th down that they've been going for. Ohio State scored on their 4th down conversion here on the goal line. And it probably wouldn't have been that case if it wasn't for Texas with their miscues. They had 2 big penalties on defense, which allowed them to go into the red zone. Here you see right here, Colin Simmons with the face mask. They had the 3rd down stop, and this put them for a 1st down. Then you see the holding here. Gave them another 1st down and put them in the red zone to be able to have the sole 7 points of the game. You can't have these costly penalties, especially in a game this magnitude when your offense is struggling to generate offense.
Brady, all this being said for Texas, they're only down 1 touchdown. They're only down 1. They're 1 big play. They're right back in the game.
And that's what you have to be preaching if you're Sark, and also to Arch Manning. I mean, you are only 1 big play out of this thing. Don't be shocked if they don't find a way of getting Ryan Wingo the football. He's explosive. He's dangerous. Ohio State know that. They've been able to keep kind of top on him so far, but be careful that second half.
Well, let me ask this about. I would again play field position. They say and make a mistake. If you give them a chance, punt that ball down and play for
When I'm watching on the offensive line, guys, everything that drops the ball against Ohio State. I don't see that. You know about that quarterback power. These guys are slinging T. Barrett in the C gap. These quarterbacks, they're trying to make him hurt it. They're trying to make him go out there and sling it around. I've been waiting to say that all day.
No turnovers in this game. Texas, though, just 1 of 7 on 3rd down. Tennessee, they had to endure some offseason quarterback carousel activity. In the end, they settled on former UCLA signal caller Joey Aguilar. His first start as the Vols came into Atlanta to take on Syracuse. Aguilar, former UCLA QB. Oh, see Brady. 10-0 Tennessee already, and we got a strip. Colton Hood takes it to the house, 17-0. Here's Aguilar. Braylon Staley, 73-yard touchdown. Aguilar, 8 of 16, 163 yards, and this 1 touchdown.
Up top, home top. Oh, there you go. We back to the year. Yes, sir.
Mississippi State on the road at Southern Miss. Charles Huff making his head coaching debut for Southern Miss. Braylon Blackson cast hit well by Micah Davis. All right. Great. Look at the concentration. Nice concentration. That tied it at 10. Mississippi State, though, up 3 at the break. Maryland hosting FAU. Cannon helps him hit his throws. Yeah, Cannon. We back. The story, though, true freshman Malik Washington, highly regarded quarterback, down the sideline. He is 21 of 33, 208 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Barry Odom with his debut as Purdue's head coach. Boilermakers hosting Ball State. Ryan Brown, 11 of 14, 204, and 1 touchdown.
Under duress, dropping eyeball. Get in there, young man. Strike up the band.
We're going to be in Evanston in a couple weeks as Northwestern hosts Oregon. Today, though, they're in New Orleans taking on Tulane. Jake Bretloff, remember Jake? From BYU, Stride Lane, the keeper. Now in charge with Tulane. Heck of a football player. 20-3 has to break for Tulane. Duquesne taking on Hits. Eli Holstein. Gutierrez hits. Oh, yeah.
Look, Mom, your hand. I gotta see it, Chase. I don't look blue.
All Panthers at the break. PMI at Navy, second quarter, midshipman up 7-0, Blake Horvath. Touchdown pass.
New era there in Navy. They're throwing the football out there going to Oh, there you go. That's all I'm waiting for.
Okay. Alex Texon takes it up the middle.
You got one highlight, Brady. Come on.
Now 28-0. Toledo at Kentucky. Tucker Gleason picked off by J.Q. Hardaway.
So the story of the day today, guys, been defense. Absolutely dominant in all these games.
Week 1.
Yep.
Punched it in over the turnover. 7-2. Next week, hello, Ames. And now wait to see Iowa State in that great rivalry game against the Hawkeyes, Iowa State on our air later today here on Fox as they look to start their season 2-0. That's what we will be next week. Okay.
You know we vibe at all times.
Mark, how many pieces of your wardrobe have you ripped today?
Hey, man, why you hating on me in front of the whole world?
I just want to know.
Jack's in the gym, dog.
Sure. 7-0 Buckeyes.
Happy birthday the other day, Brutus.
Live inside. This nice and strong. Out on some side. Against the odds of again. With passion.
I shouldn't have to do that when I called her and said, "Can we fix this?"
It's me, Wednesday Addams. My meal of misfortune is now at Wendy's. It's pure torture with uniquely excruciating dips of dread. Enjoy the anguish.
Keep your eyes wide. We're in a small town. Tuesday, September 23rd on Fox. Summer's here, and it's time to bring the heat in a stylish new Honda from the Kelly Blue Book Best Value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today during the summer event.
If you see someone overdosing from drugs or alcohol, don't run. Call 911. Maryland's Good Samaritan law protects you. You cannot be legally arrested, charged, or prosecuted for using drugs or for simple possession. The person overdosing is protected too. If you see the emergency and choose not to help, the law won't protect you. Be a good Samaritan. Call 911, stay and help. Learn more at stopoverdose.maryland.gov.
It's the Labor Day sales event at Jones Jeep and Ram. Right now, get up to $17,000 in savings on new Ram 1500s or 0% financing for 72 months on new Jeeps. And you get up to $500 more than CarMax for your trade. Plus, you get Jones for a lifetime with over 1 million likes and reviews. Save up to $17,000 or get 0% for 72 months. Jones Jeep and Ram, heart of Jones Junction. Only 15 minutes from White Marsh Mall. Online at jonesjeep.com.
Great.
It's great.
What does great even mean anymore?
Great?
At NJM, when we say great insurance, it means going above and beyond to take care of you. Great is why 95% of policyholders renew every year.
Great.
Because when things go wrong, we do what's right. No jingles or mascots, just great insurance. NJM.
Summer's here, and it's time to bring the heat in a stylish new Honda from the Kelly Blue Book Best Value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today during the summer event. The Triple Option, football talk that hits harder than game day, presented by Wendy's.
I saved that for last for a reason.
It's a rarity. It is a commitment to run towards the rare moments, the gifts like today, to take on the pressure, the debut, the name. The #1 team in the country, in the house of the reigning national champs. 2 of college football's true blue bloods, Texas, the world famous Ohio State Buckeyes. What an opening act. Big Noon Saturday is sponsored by AT&T Business. Connecting changes everything. Welcome back to Columbus, and we're ready to start the second half. Ohio State with a 7-0 lead over Texas. Gus Johnson along with Joel Klatt. We were thinking offensive explosions. Archman and Jeremiah Smith. Different story.
Yeah. Defenses were great. They really were. Even some of those young players, the unproven defensive lines. There was also some miscues and some first-game jitters, which we should anticipate here in these monster openers, in particular a monster opener of this magnitude. They really started with Arch, and that was where all the focus was to begin this game. And Arch Manning came in, and let's face it, it was a sloppy first half. That was really his first pass attempt right there. It was thrown at the feet, and then the defense got going. They got after him from a pressure standpoint. They made it tough on him from a coverage standpoint. Then Texas's defense made a mistake on third down. The face mask penalty on Colin Simmons gave Ohio State new life. They took advantage of that penalty, and they punched it in the end zone. C.J. Donaldson in the end zone, that's where we stand. These offenses are going to have to make major changes here at halftime in order to get themselves going.
All right, let's go downstairs to Tom Rinaldi.
Gus, thank you very much. Talking to Steve Sarkisian, he started on the defensive side of the ball and said those penalties were crucial mistakes that have led to the only points in the game so far. On the offensive side, 1 for 7 on third down. And he said that's been the problem. We need greater efficiency on first down to try to create some rhythm and momentum. As for his quarterback, Arch Manning, he was simple. We need to get him some completions and get him into rhythm, and we'll be fine. That'll be mission 1 on that side of the ball, guys.
Thank you, Tom. How do you do that if you're Steve Sarkisian?
Yeah, I think it's easy throws. Remember the throw to Brian Wingo that we saw? And it was really the only one that was a quick throw on the outside, almost a wide receiver screen. I would expect more of that because it allows Arch not to think and not to have to play in rhythm, Gus. He can just get the ball and throw it out right away. It's an easy completion. I'd also expect them to get Arch involved in the run game and get him outside of the pocket, rolling outside of the pocket. Those are the ways that you can get a young quarterback going.
I'm not sure if Peyton and Eli are here and Archie is here.
All right, thank you.
I wonder what they're thinking right now. Probably the same kind of stuff.
7-0. Texas probably feels pretty good. The way that first half went, I'm sure that they feel pretty good, but they're only down 7-0.
So Ohio State will get the ball to start the second half. A lot of enthusiasm, positive energy here at the shoe for both these teams. 1 versus 3. In some polls, 1 versus 2.
Texas kicking off.
Let's go with that poll.
7-0 game here.
James Peoples, the deep man.
Touchback. Touchback.
Let's go downstairs to Jenny Taft.
Because the first thing I asked Coach Day going into the locker room was how he's feeling about his quarterback, Julian, saying the rhythm he was able to find in the first half. He actually said, I really liked his composure, especially considering we did have a couple of those drops early. Well, speaking of those drops, a few from Jeremiah Smith, something we're not used to. I asked Day, are you planning to talk to Jeremiah Smith? Any words? He said simply, no, he is good. Now, as for the defense, a great start for the Buckeyes. He said we need to continue to stop the run. He also
First down and 10.
With Arch Manning, it's something they will be ready for, but a great start for the Buckeyes getting the ball in the second half.
All right, Jenny, thank you. First and 10 of the 25 for Julian Sayin, who managed the game extremely well in the first half. No.
Ohio State with the ball. First down throw. Complete. Gain for about 6.
Jeremiah Smith.
They started getting him the ball. And remember, this Texas team held Jeremiah Smith to 1 catch for 3 yards in that semifinal matchup a year ago. And talking with Ryan Day the entire offseason.
Second down and 4.
You can see the concerted effort they've gone to get number 4 the ball in his touches. That's now 7 targets. He's got a couple of drops, yes, but he's got completions, and they also got that holding call on second down against Smith.
Shotgun formation. Hands it off.
Here's the run game now.
Nothing. Back to the line of scrimmage only. Third down and about 4.
As a freshman, he was the Big Ten's receiver of the year and freshman of the year. He broke the Buckeyes' freshman records for catches, receiving yards, receiving touchdowns, and receiving yards in a single game. And he's a baby.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 2 true freshmen. I said this last year. There's only 2 true freshmen that I've ever felt could play at whatever level of football possible when they were 18 years old. And that was Adrian Peterson and Jeremiah Smith. And he proved that with a monster year production-wise a year ago.
Third down and 4 at the 31.
Third down and 4. Going to throw.
Sideline.
Incomplete.
Broken up. Nice defense this time by Texas. Malik Muhammad steps in, redirects the football, and the Buckeyes will have to punt.
Yeah, good coverage by Malik Muhammad right here, and he's going to be physical. Remember, he got the holding call earlier in that first half, and right there they get a little away with a little bit of contact, and Smith's trying to get back to the ball. You can hear the fans react to that, but no flag, and the Buckeyes will have to punt it away.
Texas getting the ball back.
Game for Ohio State. Ryan Niblin ready to return it. Joe McGuire will send it away, standing at his own 16. McGuire, end over end. Niblin to the sideline. Let's take a bounce. And fields it.
That's the 29.
Close to the 30-yard line. A 42-yard punt and a 2-yard return. And a flag has been thrown.
Late flag thrown.
Third number 1.
I don't know what the flag is.
First half since 2014. Look at those games: Texas and Georgia, LSU and Alabama. I mean, obviously,
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they made any adjustments over the halftime time frame.
maybe just fell out of the pocket of the official. So I didn't hear a call either. The flag was on the field. Yeah, they play on here.
So first down and 10 for Arch Manning at the 29. Let's see what kind of adjustment.
Play action. They're going to try to run again. Gain of 5.
They call him Trey, but his mom, Angie, says, no, my boy's name is Quintrevion.
Well, Quintrevion is the SEC's leading returning rusher. And certainly
Second down and 4. Handoff again. Gain of 5. First down, Texas.
I thought the first half was very unsark characteristic. You know, like he normally has a lot of motion and a lot of things to put pressure on the eyes of the defense and side-to-side type movement. And now you're starting to see a little tempo here. They're going to go fast.
Now they're going to throw on a wide receiver screen. They lost yards. Second down and 13. Maybe 14.
Pre-snap. And then again, get Arch on the outside and get him some easy completions like they just tried to do right there. And that one was thrown low. Arch is just not in rhythm, even when he's dropping back, nowhere to go with the football. I haven't seen him one time yet today throw a pass in rhythm and get a completion.
Loss of 3, second and 13 at the 38. Young man trying to figure this thing out against the reigning national champion.
Manning looking to throw, running for his life, going to throw on the run. And he's just going to turn upfield. He's going to get 10 yards. He got hit late out of bounds. I don't know if they're going to call that. It was a soft hit.
His Uncle Eli, his father was a receiver, but the true talent for this young man comes from his mom, Ellen.
And especially the athleticism and the elusiveness. Right there, right? He steps away from the defender and then again steps away from Benosin. What a great run to pick up the first down. It looked like a couple of Buckeyes had a chance in him, and he's still able to get a first down.
First down and 10 at the 47.
First down and 10 at the 47.
And they'll hand it off. Weisner gets to the edge, squares, and
short run.
Forward, close to the first down in front of Benosin.
Yeah, good series. And as Tom Rinaldi told us, Sark was going to focus on first down, and now they've gotten a couple of quality first down plays. When you get second and short, this is the time to take a shot right here. Get a big play action and take a shot over the top.
Second and 1 at the 38.
Second and 1. Handoff. Nope, they're going to go for the first down. They got it. Down to the 36, 35-yard line.
You mentioned it, the pedigree speaks for itself. Ryan Archie. But when we spoke to Arch this week, he said, please give my mom, Ellen, some love. Track and field, volleyball, and soccer star back in New Orleans. The all-district selection is a high jumper. She's in her high school's Hall of Fame in its inaugural class. She'll be very happy if you say that on air, Arch told us.
First and 10.
That's right. That's Ellen's baby out there. First down and 10 at 36.
Play action again. They're going to run again. They're going run heavy.
I called Peyton's games when he was in Tennessee. I remember as a sideline reporter interviewing his dad, Archie. I called Peyton and Eli's games when they were in the pros. And now, look at this.
There you go. Now you got Arch, and he's just trying to build a career for himself.
That's right. Here's Manning.
Throws it underneath. Caught. It's going to be third down and about 1.
Styles comes up and makes the hit on C.J. Baxter.
This is what Ohio State was going to be nervous about, though. They did. One of the questions surrounding this team was the depth of defensive line, and now in a long series, you're starting to see this defensive line wear out. Wouldn't be surprised if Texas is just able to run for this right here.
Third down and 2 at the 28.
Handoff. First down again inside the 20. Marked it right just shy, just out in front of the 20. 9:40 and counting.
When they're gassed.
Yeah, remember those two great defensive tackles that Michigan had, obviously, and
Dennis Rant and Mason Graham.
and that worked out for Sark in Texas, and they played a great game. Now, the first half did not go how Texas
imagined it going here today, but they're starting to find a rhythm here offensively on this series. First series of the second half at the 20. And a
Play action on the screen. Gain of about 9, 2nd and 1.
Another first down. With the tackle after a 9-yard gain. Yeah, more of that if I was a Texas fan. Again, a little play fake from Arch, and then he's on the edge. Because he's already shown the elusiveness, so the defense has to respect his legs, and he can still dump the ball off on the outside. 2nd and 1 at the 11. Manning, play fake.
Manning underneath, caught, 1st and goal, Texas.
This time it's Dalen McCutcheon. And he'll pick up a first down.
Still not throwing any balls down the field. He's throwing side to side.
Boundary side, the short side of the field, and it gives down to McCutcheon. McCutcheon is able to get the completion, and McCutcheon is a guy that they're very high on. Polished receiver, just a true freshman, getting a chance to play here in the in the shoe against the defending. Yeah, don't say that. In the shoe against the defending national champion, a nice first down. First down and goal at the 9. Weisner in the backfield with Manning. Arch straight ahead with Wiggle, and they'll get inside the Ohio State 5.
Inside the 5 to the 4.
Can't wait to see the game plan here from Sark, because last year's Ohio State team was as good as we've seen in a long time inside the 5-yard line and goal line situations. It's one of the reasons why Texas threw that toss sweep, if you remember famously, inside of the 5-yard line in the national semifinal and pushed them all the way back right before Jake Sawyer took it to the house the other direction. 2nd down and goal at the 4. Manning runs it, looking.
Manning runs it, gets nothing.
On these crucial type of plays, there's an injured Buckeye on the ground here at the bottom of that pile. Hard to tell who that is down there.
Player injured on the play.
Quick break. Back in a moment.
Right this second, at some pool party somewhere, someone really wants a soda.
Really go through.
But that seems someone's stuck between like way too much syrup. And what is that, diet water? What if there were a better soda?
Ladies,
Oh, hey, girl.
stop spiraling. Get a coffee.
Duh. A soda with half as sugar.
Got where I was.
Iconic.
Timeout here on the field. 3rd and goal when we return from the Ohio State 3-yard line.
If my AC company had Agent Force, the powerful AI from Salesforce, an AI agent would have flagged the issue and automatically help me find someone to service it. What? Wow, you are moist. Well, how'd you get an appointment? It just magically showed up.
Agent Force, sir.
Huh. Sorry, dude, cold air's getting out. Agent Force helps manufacturers prevent appliance defiance. It's what AI was meant to be.
And Doug.
Are you here for Tracy?
We're here for everyone. Limo and I help people save hundreds by customizing car insurance with Liberty Mutual.
We ordered a limo, not a limo.
Oh, yeah. We do that, too.
The limo? At your service. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty.
When I switch
We're at a timeout right here, everybody.
and I can keep my old phone.
That's right. Go trade it. Oh, yes. Switch to T-Mobile. Get a new iPhone 16 on us. No trade-in needed. See how you can save up to 20% when you check the map at T-Mobile.com.
Subway's footlongs are packed with protein, like the Ultimate BNT or the All-Pro Sweet Onion Chicken Teriyaki, with 58 grams of protein. And now, Subway MVP Rewards members can buy any footlong in the app and get 40% off. Fuel up now in the Subway app.
Take on It's Saturday on Fox. 7:21 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 14th play of the drive coming up from Texas. They've started at their own 29, trailing 7-0.
All right, here we go. 3rd and goal at the 3, 7:21 on the clock.
And the Longhorns punch this one in. We go in motion. They'll hand it off.
Handoff up the middle. He's down to the 1. It's going to be 4th and 1 from the goal line.
Looks like the 1-inch line gains about
1-inch line somewhere in there.
Man, this is just like a carbon copy of last year, right? Ohio State's so good inside the 5, and Texas will go for it here. 4th down. Manning looks like they're going to do the push.
I don't think they got it. I don't think they got it. Ohio State held at the goal line.
Texas defense.
Wow. Ohio State holds. Ohio State defense. That's impressive.
Good thing Discover makes it easy to be a Big Ten fan.
Totally. I get cash back on my rally cap.
Cash back on my favorite glove.
Cash back on my Lucky Shamrock.
Cash back on my game day chicken wings.
Cash back on my one cleat.
Even earn cash back on my lucky bowline.
You win. Next round's on me.
Earn cash back on every purchase with Discover, the official card of the Big Ten.
September 5th.
It's real! It wants to kill us!
Discover the most terrifying true story in the Conjuring universe.
I don't know why they didn't kick the field goal either. You would think they would want to get points on the board, but didn't work out the way they had planned.
Get up to 22 hours of battery life with Snapdragon.
This game has gotten out of control. All the money, the unpredictability. It's time we instate a commissioner. Introducing the commissioner of coverage, the Aflac Duck. Commissioner, what do you want insurance for?
Aflac Duck.
Cash to help with your medical bills. Aflac. The commissioner has spoken.
I love that duck.
Get help with expenses. Health insurance doesn't cover what Aflac. Yep, that's about it at work.
Weight loss by Hims includes personalized treatment plans with options like GLP-1 injections or oral medication kits designed to help you lose weight so you can gain confidence and feel healthy. Plus, get guidance on nutrition, movement, sleep, hydration, and answers when you need them 100% online. With Weight Loss by Hims, you have so much to lose and even more to gain. GLP-1 injections starting at $199 a month. Get started today at hims.com.
If Jerry knew football the way Tom Brady knows football, he would in no way be able to.
Oh, these commercials, they take forever.
Tom Brady knowledge is 10 pounds of football in a 5-pound bag of Jerry.
Come on, man. You gotta look off the safety before when the safety rotates down. Just rip the seam.
Nobody knows football.
Come on, we can do better.
Like Tom Brady.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, NFL starting soon.
Sponsored by Discover. It pays to discover. On their way to winning the national championship.
All right, Ohio State with the ball on the half-yard line.
Several goal line stands throughout the year. They were able to stop Oregon, Nebraska, Penn State, and even Texas in the college football playoff semifinals. And just a moment ago,
And a great push right there from the interior. Texas has got to be just beside themselves. Steve Sarkisian knows they ended their season basically inside the 5 against Ohio State. They had first and goal from the 1 and couldn't punch it in. And right here from inside the 1, they can't.
All right, first down and 10.
Ohio State takes over at their own 1-yard line. Donaldson, even the backfield and saying, just try to give a little breathing.
I'll tell you what's so difficult. The goal of this series is just to get a first down and then maybe a second to try to help the field position. 2 first downs. That's the goal of the series. That's what you tell your.
George says that was terrible. Yeah, it wasn't that great.
If you can't get a first down, you've got to get the ball away from the goal line. Because if you're punting the football with just, 11, 12 yards behind the snap, it's got to be such a quick kick, a one-stepping kick, that generally speaking, that punt only gets out to about the 40-yard line. You set up the opposition with great field position. So right here, this is an important series for Ohio State trying to get away from their own goal line.
2nd and 9 at the 2. Play fake. Sam. Scramble. Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Short run. We'll see what the flag is.
That's on the offense. That's going to be a safety.
If that's on the offense, that will be a safety.
Hands to the face from Texas. I think they could probably call either. You got the linebacker, LaFau. He comes in number 18 in the middle of the line of scrimmage. And Gus, he's going against the offensive line. His hands are up. 2 fouls on the play, 1 on each team.
Offsetting.
Personal foul. Hands to the face, number 18 on the defense. Those penalties offset. Replay, 2nd down. I tell you what, that's David Smith, our official. It's the SEC officials today. I think that's a great job officiating this play. It's a tough look because you don't see LaFau right there. His hands were initially up in the face of Hinsman. And Hinsman then, after he gets the hands in the face, he holds on. So watch right there. Okay, so see, there's the hand that you're seeing right there. Hand in the face. That's what's called originally. Then there's the hold. That's really good officiating from this crew.
So 2nd and 9 at the 2. Again. Sam. Is it off straight ahead?
Hands off straight ahead. Nothing.
Dobson, Ethan broke there defensively. Now the situation I just explained, Gus, about that room for your punter. Now it's not even really about the first down. You'd love to move the chains, there's no doubt. But you've got to get this ball away from the goal line if you're Ryan Day and the Buckeyes. Because a short punt, it's called a quick kick, a short punt is going to set Texas up with beautiful field position and certainly something that Pete Kwiatkowski is thinking about. He's the defensive coordinator for Texas. Look at an aggressive look here from their defense.
We got a timeout. 3rd down and 9 at the 2. Handoff. He didn't get it. They're going to have to punt. They're going to get the ball back after the timeout.
They tried to spread the formation out. You saw those wide receivers wide and then bringing a tight end back in motion just to try to get some space for that interior run, and they were able to pick up some yardage and get some room.
So Joe McGuire about 8 yards deep in his own end zone. Ryan Edlund standing inside of Ohio State territory at the 44.
Here's the punt. Texas is going to get the ball close to midfield after the timeout here.
A 45-yard punt. Well done by McGuire. Coming up, Texas with very solid field position. Underboard play the 3rd.
As an official sponsor of the NFL, Jersey Mike's wants you, Eli Manning, to be our new
Commercial break.
I'm in. I love Jersey Mike's.
Check out this one here. Okay.
Jersey Mike's new spokesperson? This is my job. I don't want to steal anything. Lies. Eli. I just love these subs. He'll be here for my lawyer. He's very prompt. Jersey Mike's, a sub of... Hey, that's my line. A sub above.
When you're with Amex Platinum, you can go the distance for what you love. And with travel perks like guaranteed 4 p.m. checkout with fine hotels and resorts, you have more time to celebrate. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
I think I like sports now.
No way. The gecko was just spotted down the street.
I've always wanted to meet him. Ever since Geico's 24/7 emergency roadside service got us out of a jam.
Sounds like you got more than just savings, my dudes.
So do we kill you?
Oh, I'm just a stranger who loves friendly service and American football.
Okay, something to drink?
We're at a commercial break right now.
And a root beer with lots of ice.
You know, you kind of look like someone.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My cousin Daryl.
Oh, he does look like Daryl.
How do we choose? I know. Gemini, my skin's dry, got sticky from the heat. What here could help?
Tough combo. I see some serums which hydrate without being too heavy.
What do the Korean locals use?
Essence is like a light serum that's popular here.
Which one?
Now this is legit. I'm a tennis player, but I'm more than just an athlete.
You don't deny your body style. It sounds like you're finding safety. You have to fight really hard. Nothing is ever over and you're never out of the game.
First game is a monster.
No. Commercial break, everybody. Waiting for them to come back.
We need the shoe rocking. It's got to be the loudest it's ever been.
Are you fan enough? Sponsored by that Pepper. It's a Pepper thing. Yes, this place has been rocking. And Buckeye Nation is fired up.
Handoff up the middle. We got a flag down.
Here in the second half. The last time they had a 15 play, 70 yards, 7 minutes, no points. Flag on the play.
On the offense, number 52, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
DJ Campbell, the right guard.
And he's the experienced guy up front. He's the one that has started a bunch of football games for them. Trying to perfect his craft. He's a former 5-star. Here's number 52, and he's going up, and he's just going to see Peyton Pierce and give him a big old hug. It's like it's Christmas right there on the second level. And hey, man, how you doing?
First down and 15 at the 45.
Handoff up the middle. Short run. Bounces it outside. Doesn't get much. Going to be first in like 12 or 13.
Do you think Sark could just start letting them throw it?
Well, I think they've tried. This secondary has won the battle on the outside. There's nowhere to throw it deep. They tried to throw it deep one time. It was double covered. You've got the best defender in college football back there, Caleb Downs. You don't want to just blindly throw the ball over the middle. And so I think Ohio State has largely taken that away, Gus.
Play action. Manning looking to throw. Intercepted. Ohio State has the ball.
First turnover of the game.
And I think you were right, Parker. Well, there's a reason they haven't been doing this. The coverage has been excellent. Matthews basically runs the route for it. Wingo tries to go back to the sideline. His shoe comes alive as Jermaine Matthews picks it off. A turnover. The Buckeyes are on offense when we come back.
Want restaurant quality meals that actually support your wellness goals? Hi, my name is Pete. Been a chef for the past 25 years. Spent the last 7 years at Factor. Ready-to-eat meal delivery services are not created equal. At Factor, it's personal. Nutrition and flavor is first and foremost, so we create any dish. Everything is done from scratch every single day. All our meals are easy, perfectly portioned, and macro-friendly. If you're wanting to cut calories, add some more protein to your diet, or just eat delicious, nutritious meals, Factor's got you covered. Get 50% off your first box at factormeals.com.
It's a big match for the National Women's Soccer League, and only the best will win.
Just play cards and look bankroll. Silly on your ain't got it all. That means a fairly home trailblazer. Stay home with vengeance. My odds is trapped. These odds, boy, that's not my Laffy Taffy's wondering. You ask me, I've been doing this before, now it's driving nasty.
Let's go, bud. Hurry up. Come on. I'm a baseball dad. Just because I didn't go pro doesn't mean my kid won't. See that? No pressure, kid. Just everyone watching. Coach says it doesn't matter if you win or lose the game, but that's what losers say. You gotta swivel those hips, right? And you gotta swing. Forward. And if you don't have the right insurance, you can be paid for this yourself. So get Allstate, you save money, and get protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
All right, after the interception, Ohio State ball. Cake says picked off.
So, what do you guys think?
Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with those windows.
Anderson makes it easy. They are the
Doug, take a look at that leader group when you get a chance, please.
I love those windows.
built to last.
Gorgeous windows.
What a difference.
Anderson. Gosh, I love those windows.
They're magnificent.
You know, in a world where a lot can go wrong, trust your home to Anderson. I trust them. I trust them more.
Welcome to Visible, the ultimate wireless hack. It's one line powered with unlimited data on Verizon's 5G network for just $19 a month for 1 year, guaranteed. But you already knew all that, didn't you? Watch season 1 of the critically acclaimed Doc anytime
I will be a doctor again.
before it returns for a thrilling new season. Doc returns Tuesday, September 23rd on Fox.
The NFL regular season kicks off on Fox September 7th as the Giants take on reigning offensive rookie of the year, Jaden Daniels, and the Commanders, or the Niners take on the Seahawks, or other regional action. The NFL back September 7th on Fox. 7-0, Ohio State beats Texas with 3:01 to play in the third. First down and 10.
First down and 10.
At the 32-yard line for the Buckeyes. Play fake, same, sets. And this one is caught by Innes. Took up 3. Well, they're going back to that play that they called earlier in the game on 4th down when Smith was wide open. But that was double covered like they had been doing most snaps. This is the coverage during the course of the game. You see 2 and 3 guys looking up Smith, running with him, eyes on him as they drop into coverage. They're trying to focus on where's number 4. You see the eyes go to number 4. So how do you beat it? You motion outside, get those guys spread out, and then just run a little dump route over the middle of the field. That's how they've been trying to get Smith the ball in more creative ways because of the coverage. 2nd and 7 at the 35. Donaldson. Down.
Short run.
After gain of 3. As that defense continues to play well, now what you start thinking about is trying to get them a little bit of a rest. You know, before that pick, the last series that defense was out there was 15 plays. And where do you go on 3rd down? Well, it's been a big Smith target game, and obviously you would anticipate that. The other guy,
3rd down and 4. 3rd down and 4.
I would expect Cardell Tate in the second half to have a big cut and catch, Gus, sometime. Maybe Max Clare, but one of those guys, because of the double coverage on Smith, they're going to have to win their one-on-one matchup. 3rd down and 4 at the 38. Same.
Look at the throw. Caught. First down, Ohio State at the 44. Seems like Ohio State's able to throw the ball easier than Texas.
He's going to be working against Malik Muhammad right here, and it's a slow release, and then just hands right there. Maybe gets away a little push-off, but creates space for himself. How easy is that for Julian Sand? Big, wide-open passing window, and you're throwing to the best wide receiver in the sport. That is just a pitch and a catch for a first down. Smith, 5 catches, 40 yards. First down at the 45. Say it. Goes through his progression. Checks it down to Donaldson. He gets his shoulder square. And out of bounds, about a yard and a half short of the first. Yeah, I think this is a big deal, is getting a catch from a back early. Because remember Travion Henderson and Quinshon Judkins last year. They were the 2 backs for Ohio State. They're now in the NFL. They caught the ball exceptionally well. So these young guys that are having to come in, or the transfer C.J. Donaldson, they've got to fill that production and get those catches. Donaldson at West Virginia, Gus, was an...
What's up, Ross? Welcome in.
...at times and a running back. So he's got that background where he knows...
Tyler, hello. Welcome in.
He's been a receiver before, and they certainly took advantage there on the last play.
2nd down and 1. 2nd and 1.
And 1 touchdown.
Looks like it's going to be a timeout.
And that takes us to the end of the 3rd.
Whoa, end of the 3rd quarter already.
4th quarter. Our score, Ohio State 7, Texas nothing.
Doug. Imagine if we could tell everyone here that Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance to save people hundreds. Leo, it's a mascot!
Oh, what's
watch this. A fan has run out onto the field, and he's not wearing pants. Diverse need pants? And the control room censored him.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Ferguson leads the Tigers against Bobby Witt Jr. and the Warriors, or Mariners, Guardians, tonight at 7 Eastern on Fox.
Summer's almost over.
But there's lots of end-of-summer fun at Toyota's national sales event.
Go on! Yes. Right. Then he drops back and he flips one right down the middle. Well done. No, this one's burning.
We're at the break between third and fourth quarter.
Or buy one with special financing as low as 3.75%.
I'm in today.
Great job, rookie.
Toyota, let's go places. Music on, doors off, shades on. Cheap. This is how summer rolls. Cheap. There's only one.
Pro. Right now, during the Jeep Make This the Summer event, get $4,500 total bonus cash allowance on the 2025 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 4x4. See your Maryland Jeep brand dealer today.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew. Final days.
Oh boy, the final days of the Ford Summer Sales Event. Great time to buy, Hank.
That's right, Sam. But time is running out for amazing deals on Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 48 years. On capable SUVs and on the Built Wild Bronco family. Hurry, it all ends September 2nd. Get 0%
Commercial break here between the third and the fourth quarter.
days plus a 2-year maintenance plan on a select lineup of
Be second down and 1 when we come back.
Fox 45 News, the voice of the people.
Oh my God!
Welcome to 99 Beat.
The weak do not belong. You're gonna learn what it's like to be in our reality.
One of us has to stay calm.
Let's go! Run! Run!
I can't breathe.
Get up! Let's do it!
Dude, I didn't want to go home.
Big News Saturday, sponsored by AT&T Business, connecting changes everything. So, start of the fourth quarter, Ohio State up 7-0. Last time, Texas scoreless for 3 quarters. It was a 23-0 loss to Kansas State in 2014.
I know that Ohio State would love to punch it in the end zone on a series like this, and it's been quality so far, but it's also important to try to get a 2-possession lead. And right now, they're probably about 17 yards away from Fielding's range, Gus, and so that's in the back of your mind as well.
Handoff up the middle. First down, Ohio State.
Mark Ingram talked about it during the pregame, Joel. Whoever controls the running game, whoever wins the running game, will win this game.
Yeah, and it's interesting because, if you look at the stat sheet, Texas has actually run the ball better. They're running for about 4 yards per carry, 119 yards on the ground, and Ohio State more methodical, 25 carries, 63 yards, 2.5 per carry. But it seems like when they need the crucial yard or two on short yardage situations, Ohio State has been able to get it.
First down of the 43. Another handoff.
Handoff, solid Reams, solid run. We got a flag, though. Flag on the play.
Illegal formation on the offense. 5 or more players in the backfield. 5-yard penalty. First down.
I'm actually pretty shocked that that's our first, what I would call kind of like first game style penalty, mechanic style penalty that we've had all game. It's actually been fairly clean. That's their first penalty on Ohio State. Again, this is an SEC crew here, so if you're wondering like what conference is officiating today, it's an SEC crew led by David Smith. It's the first flag on Ohio State.
Very disciplined performance by the Buckeyes. First and 15. Johnson again, following his blocks.
Handoff short of 5.
This time picks up 8.
Now, great blocking here up front. They're, again, going to pull some guys around. You got tight ends coming around. And then Donaldson is just going to try to get patient and be right behind those guys. Sabola, the right tackle. You've also got Will Kesmerick, a really nice block. They've said that they think he's probably the best blocking tight end in the country. Granted, that's probably some bias coming from his own coaches, but Kesmerick is a guy they really trust in that run game as a blocker from the tight end position.
2nd and 7 at the 40. Saying, looking, goes deep, saying,
Touchdown, Ohio State. Wow.
40 yards.
This is a great route. He's able to get behind the defense, and Jalen Gilbo is just trying to catch up. Ball's a little underthrown. How about the double catch?
Wow, double catch.
Bats that ball away initially, and Tate's got to catch it a second time, and he's able to haul it in the end zone. I said he was going to make a crucial play or a crucial target in the fourth quarter. They go to him early in this fourth quarter, and he's able to pay it off for a touchdown.
One of the most impressive young men in college football. The things that he's endured in his young life already. He's got a 3.5 grade point average in the sports industry major. He's already in the real estate, making deals. And
wow.
And his coach said, we're going to play on Sunday.
Even when U.S. soccer star Mallory Swanson isn't on the field, she always makes the perfect play. With a Bank of America customized cash rewards Visa card, she'll earn 6% cash back in the category of her choice, like online shopping, for the first year from account opening.
Me gusta la comida buena, este sabor me desespera, con ganármela como entera. Me gusta la comida buena.
Music up, doors off, shades on. Gee, this is how summer rolls. Gee, there's only one.
Right now during the Jeep Make This the Summer event, purchase and get $2,250 bonus cash allowance. Plus, current Jeep Grand Cherokee owners from the seas get $1,000 bonus cash on 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee gas models.
What makes a carnival vacation fun? A little bit of everything for everyone. Like being this far above sea level, this deep in relaxation, dishing up delicious food. So no matter what you choose, no one does fun like Carnival.
Today, the best mobile network in the U.S. is T-Mobile. You see millions of real customers tested the networks, and T-Mobile sort of opened a can of whoop-up. So text and instant talk and say, you won't believe where I am. Seriously.
Yeah, it's kind of over right now. Texas isn't doing anything.
Saturday is sponsored by Pacific Life, building confident futures for nearly 160 years.
The Pacific Life Game Summary, sponsored by Pacific Life, building confident futures for nearly 160 years. Well, the story here, a big fourth down stop from the Ohio State defense. Arch Manning trying to sneak it in. They turn him away, and then a huge turnover here. Jermaine Matthews picks it off. The corner steps in front of the Arch Manning pass, and on the ensuing possession, Julian Sand finds Carnell Tate. Big throw down the left side. 40 yards later, Ohio State up 14-0 here in the fourth quarter over the number 1 ranked Texas Longhorns.
So that was the longest play of the game for either team. Carnell Tate with that 40-yard touchdown. And Texas brings it out of the end zone. Weisner.
Texas brings it out of the end zone. They're going to be at the 15-yard line starting out.
Texas has got to find something right now. I mean, shut out through 3 quarters. The offense is sputtering. You can tell Arch Manning who normally doesn't show any emotion. I think he was a little flustered and forced that ball down the field. It gets picked off by Jermaine Matthews. What do they turn to here if they're Steve Sarkisian? I would imagine that you're going to get some quick passing game out on the outside. Allow a guy like Ryan Wingo to operate.
13:02 on the clock.
At their own 15. Here's an handoff.
Handoff up the middle.
Quick update for the Buckeyes defensive end. Kenyatta Jackson has been ruled out for the rest of the game. He was walking on his own, but of course, clear disappointment on his face. But on the positive, Gus, watching Julian Sand come off the field after that huge touchdown to take.
Hello, Rose. Welcome in.
Will Howard there to greet him, smiles all around.
Thank you, Jenny. 2nd down and 4. Another running play. Texas close to the first down. But how about saying that was his 2nd career touchdown pass? His first was to Bennett Christian against Western Michigan last year. And Carnell Tate, he loves playing against Texas. Had a career-high 7 catches for 87 yards.
Handoff off tackle again.
First down now.
First down, Texas.
Good run by Watson.
Nice run.
Nothing there in the middle, and he was able to bounce it all the way out to his right side. Shows you some of that speed. And gets out of bounds and create another first down and a little momentum and a little rhythm here for the Texas offense here. Doing it all on the ground right now. This is just not a lot of motion, not a lot of creativity, which you would normally see from Sark. Just a lot of straight run game.
13-yard gain. First down from the 37. Manning. Another check down. Out wide.
Complete. Gain of about 5 on the check down. He's not going down the field at all. At all.
He got his degree in April, and his father, Lorenzo Stiles Sr., came back and got his degree in April as well. So both Lorenzo Sr. and Lorenzo Jr. graduated at the same time.
Very cool. And gets to play with his brother, Sonny, who's the linebacker, one level in front of him.
2nd and 5. Nice blocking by Texas.
There's a nice pass by Manning.
Tell you, this is a great block in the backfield by C.J. Baxter because Sonny Stiles, who I just mentioned, he's making a beeline right up the middle of the field. He's right here. He's going to come right for Arch Manning. And watch this block from C.J. Baxter. He gets confused, goes out right. That allows the time for Manning to get the ball out to the outside. Really their best pitch and catch of the day.
Parker Livingstone with the reception. Will pick up 15 yards. Goes to 10 of the 43. Manning.
Shotgun, got to throw. Is it intercepted on the tip drill by Stiles? It is. Ohio State ball.
And it looks like Jermaine Matthews may have deflected that football.
That was Matthews. He steps in front. Stiles trying to keep that one off the turf. I'm sure they'll take a look at this one.
They're definitely going to take a look at that one.
I think they got a pick. Oh, no.
No, they're going to reverse that. That ball hit the ground.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can watch the game together, even when you're away.
Absolutely going to look at that.
My wife is having a baby.
Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for full.
That's a dumb commercial.
That's all part of the AT&T guarantee.
Fourth quarter here. They'll return back. It'll be Texas ball.
Check out this year's recruits. The team transfer, married into the team, but acts like he's married to the team. The playmaker can get the ball through the uprights without setting foot on a field. The early season hopeful doesn't hope that this is her team's year. No, so these fans deserve the Modelo because football isn't really football. And how it is.
It's your bag, sir.
Go get that away.
Oh, you the Geico. I'm a huge fan. I filed a claim for my car with the Geico app. Only took 2 minutes.
Well, I mean, Geico's all about getting more than just savings.
Next time, how about less fluid ounces?
Fair enough.
Oh, a lot of football. A lot of football.
Well, my skincare routine requires.
And a pump top? I'll make a mess. Well, I'm taking this.
You took all of them.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Have a nice flight.
Take one Defender.
Fix that.
Add a large helping of sand. Mix in some rocks. Freeze to -40 for several days. Then soak in 35 inches of water.
Is this commercial for a vehicle?
22 Fahrenheit. Dress with 661 pounds of toppings. Finally, serve on a plateau of your choosing.
Jaguar Defender.
Benefits and savings with Voya. I'm feeling great. How's your retirement plan go? Oh, I've been ignoring it and hoping for the best. Come on, good retirement.
Don't just hope for a strong future, plan for one. With Voya, plan, invest, protect.
$5 duo at BK. Step up to the plate and
Let's go with these commercials. Seems like it's taking a long time on this one.
they hit the drive-through. BK, having your way.
The NFL.
Put in their second string quarterback.
Against the Giants. Or CNC and the Niners take on the Seahawks. A huge day of football kicks off September 7th on Fox. Check for the game in your area.
14-0, Ohio State leading Texas. So there's a ruling on the field. Interception. But the ruling is being looked at. After video review, the pass is incomplete.
Ball hit the ground.
In Los Angeles. Michael.
And he makes the right decision, Gus. I mean, the ball's actually between his arms. He doesn't have it firmly in his hand. And you're going to get a couple of shots and see it. Now, watch the ball between his arms, not in the hands. And then it's going to go through to the ground here and then pop actually when it hits the ground. But he really used the ground to try to complete the catch. And that's the right decision in replay to reverse this.
No, I totally agree with that. It's a terrific job by a replay. Matthew McConaughey on the sideline thinking, all right, we got a second chance. Thank you, Mike.
I guess Matthew McConaughey won't come out anymore if they lose.
Longhorns dodge a bullet. Now Manning went to center. Here's the reverse.
Reverse.
With a seam and a hurdle.
Down to like the 32, 33. Third down is short. Third down is short.
Explosiveness. You just kind of hold your breath when Wingo touches the ball. He needs to touch it more here in the fourth quarter. So hand it off straight ahead after the 8-yard.
Handoff, first down.
With Weisler. If you're going to take a shot, it has to be to number one, Wingo, because he can get over the top of the defense. I think in those specialty plays, you start looking at those low reverses like we just saw, or getting the wide receivers involved in the screen game. They've got some speed with the young players as well. But the creativity and the motion and movement needs to start to come out from this Sark offense. They've been way too static. First down at the 30. Play fake. Manning dumps it down.
Tight end screened out of down. Inside to the 15.
14-yard gain. There we go. Now we're starting to get into being a play caller here, creating the momentum for his team. A reverse, a screen pass, getting some formations going, movement in the motion game in order to confuse the defense. You can see him working on that play sheet here. We'll see what else he can dial up as they get inside the red zone.
First down and 10 at the 16-yard line for Texas. They've been close. Manning, straight ahead run. Trying to fight forward, and does.
Arch Manning on the
4-yard gain.
Well, that series, Sonny Styles had not been in the game. I believe he was in the 10th on the sidelines being looked at after that review, and now back into the game, the captain of this defense in there with the block O.
Second down and 6 left to 12. Wiseman on the cutback.
Down inside to the 9.
The 10. The 3. Will Smith with the tackle.
You know, you got 2-possession game, 8:30 left. This is 4-down territory here, so Sark's got to be thinking to himself, he's got 2 play calls. He can still keep it on the ground. Remember last year, Arch was their specialty short yardage quarterback. We'll see if they get 16 either out of the pocket or involved in the run game here.
Third down and 3 at the 9. Wiseman. Below setback. Motions. Manning. Looks.
Underneath, incomplete.
That ball had a little too much hot sauce on it, and it was low.
Well, now where do you go? Day looking at his defense, trying to get another 4th down stop. They've already done it here in this game. The opposite goal line on 4th and goal. Here, 4th and 3.
4th and 3 from the 9. It's loud there.
From the 9.
They don't get this. This is over.
Longhorns need 3.
Timeout.
We'll take a break.
Timeout, Ohio State.
8:02 to go in the 4th. Texas threatening. They will stay here.
So now you got a 4th down. Yes, over there, you start thinking about what has been successful today if you're Texas. And conversely, Matt Patricia for Ohio State, the new defensive coordinator, comes from the NFL. What does he dial up in a specialty situation like this? You looked at the film over the course of last year where Texas had the most success against Ohio State, and that's actually continued into today, even on this series, is getting the ball into the short side of the field. That would be to their left, whether it's a screen over there, run the football in that direction, getting a tight end open on the left side, or you can get that right-handed quarterback, Gus, on the move to the right side, getting out of the pocket. He can run it, he can throw it, give him the choice.
Texas 1 for 3 on 4th down conversions today. 4th down and 3 at the 9.
Shotgun, snap.
In the end zone.
Incomplete.
He had a receiver, Parker Livingstone, just couldn't hold on. Great coverage by Davis.
Wow. The Heisman prediction curse could be.
Just out of reach of Livingstone. Equinox back. Matt Patricia put him in coverage one-on-one, and the winner goes to the Buckeyes on that 4th down.
Hilton brings you new ways to stay, so you can relive it all, no matter where your tune takes you. Stay where school spirit thrives.
Oh,
Ready for game day?
absolutely.
Go help.
Oh, sorry.
Graduate by Hilton.
Hilton for the stay.
Okay, your home, auto, and business vehicle are all protected with Progressive. Nice. It gets a bit overwhelming running a business and a family. Ooh, sounds like someone could use a vacation. Huh. I actually have a lot of work that I need to Hi, what's your refund policy?
What's happening at Papa John's? Buy 2 large one-topping pizzas, get them both for just $9.
Be interested to see how this lays out.
For a limited time, all right? We're making you 2 large one-topping pizzas for $9.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Ready? Let's go. I won. Game 7. With a pitch on my left hand. Kiss my boy.
Get up to 22 hours of battery life with Snapdragon.
What is power? Is it control? Is it freedom? Or is it something primal? Maybe the better question is, how much of it can you handle in every GMC Sierra EV? Act now to get $7,500 EV federal tax credit on EV models, or get 2.9% APR on 2025 GMC Sierra EV Denali models.
Sad news, wrestling legend Hulk Hogan passed away. Rest in peace, brother.
No, I'm doing baseball tonight, George.
Real American Freestyle Hulk Hogan Tribute live tonight on Fox Nation.
14-0 Ohio State over the number 1 ranked Texas Longhorns. Just under 8 minutes left. This is Cosm in Arlington, Texas. It was sold out. Cosm is an immersive viewing experience. You can go, you can take all these extra cameras. You can see it's almost like IMAX theater where you get to go and experience the game from field level, almost as if you're in a movie theater. So Arlington, Texas, we see you. Shout out to you guys. Sold out down there, although I'm sure that there's a lot of unhappy spectators in Arlington, Texas right now watching this one with their team down 14-0. Not over yet. Ohio State running the football. That was pretty cool.
Short run, Ohio State running the ball. Hello, PNW. Welcome in.
My boys, I got 13, 11, and 8-year-old boys, and they've been wanting to go to a game, but unfortunately, I can't take them to a college football game. Obviously, we're working, so I'm going to do it for Major League Baseball. Go to all sorts of different events and watch these games that are televised and any sport. He's 13 now. He's 13. He's going to 8th grade. I knew it when he was 3. Right? No, 2. Unbelievable. 2nd and 5 at the 14. Say it. Hands it off. Down to Power running. Looks like he's got a first down. Well, this is one of those series that it's all in the hands of the offensive line, number 1, and then number 2, the decision making in your quarterback. Now you might take a shot at some point if you
did the wrong one.
like the defense is creeping way up towards the line of scrimmage, but this is a drive that is all up front. These 5 guys, a rebuilt offensive line. Phillip Daniels, the right tackle, transfers in from Minnesota. These 3 guys in the middle, Luke Montgomery, Carson Hinsman, Tegra Chibola, they all got a lot of playing time late last year through that playoff run. And then the captain, Austin Saraville.
Sent a copy.
They're trying to bleed as much clock as they can on the ground, getting as many first downs as they can.
First and 10.
Another run. What did it mean, this Ohio State program? Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
They were able to shut out this Texas Longhorns team. You know, I think that the shutout would maybe be like just an icing, as we'll get the announcement here from David Smith. But I think if you were to ask Reddick, he just wants to win the game. 51 on the offense. 10-yard penalty for the break on the left guard, Luke Montgomery. I don't think he cares, what it looks like or how they do it or who gets the credit or what stats are accumulated or not accumulated. If they win it, 32-31 or 14-0, doesn't matter to him. I think he would just say, we just want to go out there and get the W. But to answer your question more specifically,
6:15 left in the game.
we
think about college football, we talk about college football, this would make Ohio State the clear #1 team in the country if they're able to close the next 6 minutes out.
First down and 20 at the 10. Julian Say, what a solid performance by this young man. Low snap.
Low snap, handoff, hitting the backfield. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. You got 1 yard.
Across the line of scrimmage and gain a yard. Clock continues to run. 5:40 and counting. Don't forget tonight, if you're up late, it's Saturday. You're allowed. Utah, UCLA, old school, 12 football.
Well, let's call it mid-school, because old school would be like Mountain West, Pac-12, or even different than that. But this is Pac-10 game. I can't wait to watch Nico Iamaleava, transfers from Tennessee, now the new quarterback at UCLA. And quietly, we've done these games for a long time.
Ohio State killing a lot of time here.
That's when they move up. Second down and 19 at the 12. Save. Jeremiah Smith. Probably would have liked to stay in bounds on that play. Gain of 3. Clock. Continuing to run 4 pitch and count.
Well, now they're just managing with these play calls, because what you would not want to do is put Julian Sand in a position where he's got a middle of the field read. And Coach touched on this in the pregame. You don't have a young quarterback throw the ball over the middle of the field early in the game because they're amped up. And any ball that sails over the head of a wide receiver has a chance to be turned over. So this ball's not going over the middle of the field, certainly. It might just be another run play, and Ryan Day might rely on this defense here.
Third down and 15. And then it's another run play.
Short run out to the 19.
That brings up 4th down. Texas calls a timeout. 2 remaining for the Longhorns. 4:15 to go in the 4th quarter.
Fansville, special teams unit. Let's look.
We got multiple punctures.
Evidence suggests a crime of passion.
It appears we have ourselves the flag planting.
Those tech fans make me sick.
We got a composite.
Is that a duck with ice cold Dr. Pepper?
That's no duck. That's a platypus. And a mascot always returns to the scene of an upset. Get that fan!
Yes.
Rancher says, I've been ninja most of the time. Enjoyed the call. You're off to see the Tugas. Cool. Enjoy yourself. Thank you for watching.
72 yards, no touchdown, and 1 interception, as long as past 15 yards. Now Joe McGuire.
Here's the punt for Ohio State.
At the 44. McGuire gets it away. Neblett at the 40 with fair catch. Well, here's a look at our reliable performer, sponsored by AT&T Business. Reliability you can count on, and it's been the Buckeye defense. Giving up only 233 yards to this Texas offense. A lot of us thought this offense was going to come in very high-powered.
0 for 2 in the red zone.
Texas 1 of 4 on 4th downs. One of those inside the 1 yard line. They did get that takeaway, the big Jermaine Matthews interception. Nick Benosin has been incredible on the outside. 10 tackles, a huge pass break up on the 4th down. The secondary has been excellent, led by number 2, Caleb Downs. I haven't called his name a lot, because I think that's because Texas was so aware of where he was lining up. A lot of their play designs have gone away from number 2. First down at the 40-yard line for Manning. Underneath. And a whistle.
Wow, whistles. That cancels that play. Timeout, Ohio State. They got it in before the play.
They were misaligned right there and got a very late timeout. Matt Patricia, new coordinator. They've got a few new pieces and a lot of new faces. There was only 3 returning starters from last year's group. Last year's group was so veteran. Gus, remember these guys? All those guys up front, Jack Sawyer, JT Tuimoloau, Lathan Ransom at safety. These guys played a lot of football. Can the defensive coordinator call a timeout? Is that allowed by the
Links will be at the bottom of the email.
think that they only had 10 on the field. Because they have nobody over that slot receiver who ended up getting the football and wide open. And if you're a defensive coordinator and you're like, whoa, there's a huge hole in our defense, and they very quickly got a timeout.
And Matt Patricia's arrival was slightly controversial with who he replaced, as Jim Knowles left after winning the national championship and went to Ohio State's rival Penn State as their DC.
Manning down the field, caught.
It's Wingo. Big reception, 29 yards.
Beautiful throw. That was the best throw of the day by far. And he was in rhythm. You notice he just hitched up right away and threw it right down the seam.
First down, Manning again. To the side.
Quick out, down to the 26.
Only a 2-score game. There's plenty of time here with 2 timeouts left. Got to get a quick score here. Got to work quickly, obviously, but still plenty of time.
2nd and 5 to the 27. Manning.
I can see one thing. He likes to come across the middle a lot.
Now you start to think about Manning having to force the football a little bit down the field. He can't be too careful with it, but you can't be careless with the football either. And then where does Steve Sarkisian come into play here, trying to design something for one of his skill position players to get them the right matchup or in the right area for a big play?
3rd down and 5 to the 27. And it's movement again on the right side of that offensive line.
Flags down. We got a false start.
Their 3rd false start today. Crowd has been electric. They've been on their feet. It has been loud. Here, the right tackle, 73, Brandon Baker. There's that rock back in his stance. And they'll back up 5 yards.
3rd down and 10 at the 32. Obviously, 4-down territory for the Longhorns. Arch Manning.
Manning all day. Touchdown, Texas. Livingstone on the catch. Big touchdown right there.
And they said he had a great camp, a terrific worker, and he continues to work on this route and just finish the play right at the end, getting some separation, getting back to the ball around Jermaine Matthews Jr. and getting the touchdown. What a quick strike from Texas and right back in this ballgame.
So Texas still with life. 3:28 to go, 4th quarter. Trying to make this a 7-point game. Longhorns with 2 timeouts left.
Extra point pending.
This is not a guy that during the summer, I was doing a lot of prep for, is this Parker Livingstone. But as we take another look, they're trying to confirm this in replay and just make sure he had control before that ball. It's like he had it. I think he does. That right hand looks like it's on, although there was a little shift in that ball. I think they're going to take a further look at this. So remember, let's go back to the other review.
They're looking at it.
Control, and then the ground can't help you make the catch. And I think that's going to be tough to overturn, but I can certainly see why they're making another look. That's kind of in his forearm. They might overturn it.
Mike Herrera, Mikey Rulebooks, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, we're looking at it here also. Listen, he has firm control when he gets to the ground. The one thing is, when he turns over, the ball shifts to the other hand. So there is some movement there, and I'm not going to be too surprised if they do overturn this. Is it enough to overturn this? That's what they have to look at.
Say, Mike, what's interesting is that first hand he's got control with is his right hand, but as he rolls over, the hand comes off the ball, and then it's under the forearm and wrist. That's going to be really, I know it's ticky-tack, but
it's so ticky-tack.
I know.
So ticky-tack.
It really should be a catch. But letter of the law, they might turn this. I just want to remind everybody, you're wondering who's officiating this game. I've said it several times.
Waiting to hear what the call is going to be.
And SEC replay. So this is being looked at back in Birmingham, and Arch is trying to help those guys back in Birmingham. Like, come on, guys, it's a catch. That's a tough look. Yeah, the ball definitely gets to the wrist, Gus, and that's a technicality. And just a giant play because they needed that fast score in a 2-possession game. Here it comes.
Here we go.
After video review, the ruling on the field is upheld. Touchdown. I kind of like it as well. I mean,
Video review is upheld. Touchdown.
He's able to secure that ball, hold on to it through the end of the catch, and it's a touchdown for the Longhorns. What a strike, too, from Arch. A couple of good throws on that series. Down the seam to Wingo. He gets Wingo down the seam, and then right down that right side, he's able to find Parker Livingston.
Mason Shipley goes in to attempt the extra point.
Extra point's good. 14-7.
Here we go. 3:28 to go in the fourth. Arch Manning starting to find himself.
3:30 left in the game.
How's it going, Angela?
AT&T's internet works in minutes. It's so easy a baby could do it.
Creed?
Whose baby is that?
It's okay, I asked.
Who?
The baby.
Why is there a baby in here?
We're setting up the internet.
This is a liability.
This is part of my job.
No, it's not part of
Yes, it is. Hi, Nora.
How did he do?
He was fantastic. He helped set up our internet.
Well, that's a good commercial. The old cast.
Leads Texas. Arch Manning leading the Longhorns down the field in about 42 seconds. A 4-play drive that covered 60 yards.
And now, I mean, all the time in the world. 1-possession game, 14-7. Wondered for a moment, there's that new theory in football about down 2 scores, 14, going for 2 there. Sark decides to take the after play.
All right, here's the kickoff.
Try to close this thing out.
And ball fair caught by Carnell Tate.
So there's three stoppages.
3:28 on the clock. They can stop the clock 3 times.
They've also got that 2-minute timeout. It'll happen in a minute 28. And this offensive line in this run game, and like I said, it hasn't been great. 30 rushes for 89 yards, 3 yards a carry. They're going to be asked to try to close this thing out and bleed this clock out. When the opportunity arises, the guy that will be trying to make a crucial throw is a man making his very first start for the Buckeyes, Julian Sayin.
First down and 10.
25, first down. Ohio State.
Handoff, going to run on first down. Timeout coming. Welcome in, Star Wars 99.
3 tight ends in the game. Only wide receiver is Jeremiah Smith out there on the edge.
Texas, 2 timeouts. The 2-minute timeout coming as well.
So he needs to hold his guys at the line of scrimmage here, not snap this ball until he gets inside of 5 seconds on the play clock. Empty backfield.
That's what he does. Saying to throw it.
Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Running for his life. Throws on the run. Incomplete.
Wise decision for Julian Saying, but the clock stops with 2:39 to go in the
2:39. The clock stops.
This is a big one for both teams.
It really is. And that is the tough one. You'd rather see him just run right there rather than just throw an incompletion that allows Texas to keep their second timeout. Now there's still 3 stoppages ahead. And again, it's tough. There's a million things going through that young quarterback's mind right there. But Not throwing an incompletion is one of them, and just running up and trying to dive, even if you don't get any yards. And now Arch Manning's going to have plenty of time if they're able to get off the field here on third down.
Big one. Third down and 10 at the 25. Did Ohio State stay on the field? Sailors under pressure.
Caught short of the first down. Texas is going to get the ball back.
The freshman from Tampa.
Boy, as advertised, number 29, right? Coaches raving in our meetings about Grayson Littleton and a big tackle right there and a crucial moment on a third down. And Texas will take one of their timeouts. With 2:33 left, they'll still have one in their pocket because of that incompletion, Gus, that Ohio State gave them. That's a free timeout for Texas. Young quarterback making a mistake there. Should have run that football.
So Arch Manning will get one more shot at it. Joe McGuire solid in the punting game today. For Ohio State.
Both teams have one timeout left.
Ryan nibbling. McGuire punting from the 15. Nibbling at the 34. Wide drive kick. Lost it in the sun out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Another fine kick by McGuire. 55 yards.
Well, partner, how's this for drama? Arch Manning, the kid that's been in the spotlight since he was 14. We've all been waiting for this, to see it. It hasn't gone great today. Nice series on the last series, and here he is taking the field against the defending national champions in his first start on the road.
There's Cooper. Now commenting at Fox Sports. Watching his son.
First down and 10. Here you go. Oh, incomplete.
The target, and he was open. But Manning had pressure.
He had him open. Pocket was collapsing a little bit, but that ball just sailing ever so slightly over Wingo's head. And this pass rush, although it was closing, there was a lot of time there for Manning in the pocket. And if Ohio State wants to get a stop here, I think they're going to have to try to affect his timing a little bit more. I would not be surprised to see them start to ratchet up a blitz or a pressure.
Second down and 10 at the 15. Manning again.
Manning throws. Nice catch. Out to the 45. Wow. Nice catch.
Beautiful throw just over the outstretched arm of the corner, and as Lorenzo Styles is coming in to try to jar that ball loose, terrific catch by Injuries.
First down at the 45, and that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. 14-7 our score. Ohio State.
2-minute warning.
But Texas still with a fighting chance.
Food's here, but your phone's there. Get up now, and your train of thought will get off track faster than a roller coaster going down.
That was a great throw, Mike. You're right. Nice touch throw. Dropped it in a bucket type thing. We'll see if he can complete this thing. And if they get down there and they do score, do they go for 2 and try to win the game? That's the question.
And far beyond by manufacturing.
That's the question.
That allow for greater flexibility of movement.
If you're new, hit that subscribe today. Help us out.
Michelin.
A lot of football to come on this channel throughout the year.
90% more likely to eat breakfast when they're with their crew. And at Wendy's, you can all have 2 of your select faves for just $3.
Everyone gets what they want.
Yeah, I totally made up that stat. $3 breakfast? Gotta be Wendy's.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer.
Good to go.
But getting that trainer.
Naked trainer. I'm all about that.
It's like the fourth time I've seen this commercial today.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick, I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Why is no one clapping?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Yes, I'm scheduled to do the Irish game tomorrow night.
Did you take your vitamins back?
That's my job.
Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
Where's the beer guy?
Bud Light here. 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 I missed that for you.
Got your Bud Light.
Oh, nice. Never mind. Anything for the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light.
Okay, here we go.
Bud Light. If you drink, don't drive. Decide to ride. 14-7. In what has been mostly a defensive game, things starting to get fired up right now with Arch Manning completing that last 30-yard pass.
Yeah, I tell you, that was a beautiful ball. And they're starting to find their way in this passing game, running through the seams, whether it's down the hashes or on the sideline. Not the in-breaking routes or crossing routes, but just right down the seam.
First down at the 45.
Handoff up the middle, gain of 5.
He's dragged down from behind by C.J. Hicks.
And again, a real lack of pressure so far. Manning has been able to sit back into the pocket, start to attack down the field.
Manning again after the 5-yard gain to the sideline. That one low. And
Incomplete.
the first down marker for entries. 3rd down and 5. 4-down territory.
You got 2 in your pocket. So if you're the quarterback, you don't want to force the football. And then a great option here, in particular, if you start running through the seams, is the quarterback's legs.
3rd down and 5 at midfield. Texas with the timeout left. Trips at the top of your screen.
3rd and 5. 3rd and 5.
Riser in motion. Manning. Sidearm.
Oh, threw it too high.
Wingo. And he had some real estate in front of him, but that ball thrown slightly behind him. That makes it 4th down and 5.
4th down and 5. Game on the line.
This ball has got to be thrown out in front of him. Tough catch for Wingo to try to go back over the right shoulder. Down's the only player out there, and he was the safety just trying to recover. Big mistake, and now a 4th down.
They've got to convert this. 4th and 5. Manning. It's your out. Got it away.
Caught but short. Ohio State's going to win this game.
And Ohio State wins, but once again does not break.
Wow.
C.J. Hicks with pressure.
How about Hicks with the pressure, unblocked from the offense's right side. Here's Hicks. Here he is. He's just going to come straight right through this right side, and the tackle never gets out there. Watch 11. He's right in the face of Manning, and Manning shows you some serious strength to get that ball out in the first place, but he gets it out. Injuries makes the catch. It's short.
Wow.
The Buckeyes come up.
Big win for Ohio State at home.
I tell you, what a game. That was a heck of an effort from that defense. Time and time again, they were asked to answer the bell, stop the Texas Longhorns on 4th down, and time again, they came up with the stop when they needed it most.
Saying, in victory formation, you'll take a knee.
Taking a knee. Texas can stop at one time. Thank you to the moderators today. Appreciate your support in the stream.
It comes down to inches. It can come down to a snap here. Or
That 4th down stop turns out to be huge. Thank you to Dame Dystopia for becoming a member of the channel. Unreal. That fourth down conversion where they stopped them on 4th and goal turns out to be the biggest play in the whole game. Be back doing tomorrow, doing some college football. Hit that subscribe on the way out.
Fourth down, 1 yard, unable to punch it in.
Second down and 12.
And they're just falling down. Texas out timeouts.
They can't stop it. They got one more play, and that'll end the game.
And the Buckeyes are a little over a minute away from defeating the #1 team in the nation. And potentially becoming the #1 team in the nation.
True, they could become number 1. They could jump over the number 2 team and get to number 1.
But as soon as this game clock hits 40, they can snap it. Don't need to drag off any other time. There we go. Now just a knee, and that's your ball game. That's it.
There's your ball game. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you watching. Hit that subscribe on the way out. We will see you real soon. At least I thought we would.